A, which makes sense, I guess.
Oh, fuck, I'm
Game
exhausted.
mode activated. How about... There.
Shoot your game.
I just destroyed my gamepad. Broke my controller.
But why?
Nah. I didn't break it.
Meh.
One does not simply break their controller.
What about that
Hey,
time you
that's
threw
what
your
makes
touchpad out the window? Was that a friend of yours?
That was a friend of mine, not me.
The Adventures of Chicken Lucky. Oh,
There's probably gonna be no major adventures, but we'll see.
I think a mod broke.
A mod broke?
Yeah, I had no hair.
Oh!
That's not right.
That's a good sign of it breaking. That's a very good sign of it breaking. I don't have hair. Unless you're actually bald.
So.
Alright. I don't have my hoe or anything because... yeah.
Fill the rest of the plots with
from,
rhubarb. That's all I remember.
Yes, well, didn't you have to go get rhubarb though?
I mean, I didn't buy any.
Oh yeah, and I forgot
the
everyone
thing I
was sending us
remember is that we need to overflow the buffer.
that plus everyone's sending us bombs in the mail.
Yes.
Because
that's a
that
Okay. Now I have hair. I don't know what
Everyone
happened,
thinks
but I
that's
didn't
illegal.
have hair before.
Also, we have 500 winter seeds. Kobe, why?
You know,
Why not?
for the winter.
500. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I
got more wood.
damage.
That sounds weird.
Alright, I'm going to go get the rhubarb.
You gotta wait a little though.
Good point.
I gotta go get my hoe, cause don't you need what's her face there?
Yeah.
Do you still need eggs?
Ham. Well, I mean, we could always use it.
Okay.
It would be helpful. We should probably go get some spring seeds too, you know? Since you got winter seeds. Maybe like 1 or 2 plots for that.
Maybe.
Why is my game in such a weird aspect ratio?
I don't know.
Hold up, we're fixing this.
You still need milk.
He needs cheese. None of that.
Yes, I do. There we go, I fixed it. It's like, why is my HUD off? It's different than usual. Alright, Pam is on the way, I just saw her.
So many truffles.
I mean, the pigs are out, what do you expect?
I have 12 truffles right now.
It's not enough. No, you need another 30.
I mean, I have 13
Yeah,
now.
I've got a better hoe.
Oh yeah, since we passed Grandpa, we get free iridium. We don't even have to go to the mines.
I mean, it's gonna take us a while to get us a lot, but still.
I mean, we get an ingot a day.
Hey, Cutie up here. Or Ludger. Still don't know which one to call you. That's funny how, like, she actually goes.
While you're out, buy rhubarb.
Who?
You.
I'm at the farm.
Damn it.
Thought you were going.
Oh,
I went to go get my hoe. I need it for things and
Oh.
such.
Dinky. There we go.
Why does Emily like me so much? I don't understand. I'm doing nothing for her.
You
The
talk to
bulletin board. The bulletin board, stuff we did it for the townhome. That'll do it. Robert, please.
Well, anyway, that just on freaking
her. How many
crap.
plots do we have open?
I want to say 20. No, not 20. 11. Yes.
11.
There's blood everywhere.
I have the gust of the wind.
Alright, what is
Thanks for
11
the sub.
times
Wait a minute. How many? I have Suses
24?
now.
264.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for the sub if you're watching.
You're a bit.
good.
Oh no, no, no.
It's good to see my things working again. Where's Chicken Mikey? There's Chicken Mikey. Oh. Got it. Oh, there's another one. The Adventures of Chicken Mikey. He sits in a bush. Seems like a normal day.
Oh, I have spring seeds on me. Fuck.
Well, I have more pieces for it.
Yay, field snack! From the trash can.
From the... Sure.
So you're saying you plucked a granola bar out of the trash?
How healthy is that for you? Aside topic, it seems to me that that double one advance seems to be best furniture for general use. It's pretty decent. The only time I would recommend it is when you have a team that has pretty good amounts of damage, but not necessarily great evasion or dodge. It's better than, like, if you have Cleveland and Helena in the same team, that's really a good dodge team. So I wouldn't use double line advance because you're already suffering. They don't have great damage, and you're already suffering a damage penalty with double line. You can use it if you want. They'll rarely get hit. But even then, if you try to make your dodge as high as possible, there's still a 10% chance you're going to get hit.
So, Chris, when are you gonna become a mobile game streamer?
What do you mean? It's just I've only really played Azurn Lane,
Exactly.
which is like Kantai collection from the browser. It's just I don't have to do well, I don't know if I need to do VPN anymore because people said you don't need to. It's just I played that game a while back ago and I'm just kind of like Azurn Lane's very similar to it, so I can kind of be like, okay, cool. I could be my old self, one of my old selves.
Dr. Zero?
Not that. Not that. Not that. No.
Yeah, we still need to finish cleaning up around the farm, don't we?
I'm doing that.
Downside of having all these goddamn plots is we don't finish it all in one day. Half the time it feels like.
Yeah, it's a little bit tedious, but that's kind of why I've been buying the plants or the seeds in advance, so we don't have to worry about it. All these trees. Yeah, we just need to get rid of these now.
What on earth is going on in the desert?
Trees.
I see you found my science experiment.
One of
Yeah,
them.
I got a secret note that is a.
Science experiment.
Sure, if that qualifies as science.
Yes. You shall be my assistant. Do not cut them down, let them grow, and then cut them down later. I'm sick. That's unfortunate. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of truffles.
Oh my lord.
There's
What
another
did I
truffle.
say?
There's 2 truffles. Vigon, you didn't pick up all the truffles. Oh yeah, we've already started the, what is it? Oh yeah, we've started
Starfruit.
the, Starfruit stuff. That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, and I have a kid that's walking around now. Instead of pretending to be dead in the...
Hanging itself, for lack
For
of a
lack
better
of better
term.
words. Yeah, basically killing itself here. There's not much else I can say to that. She is staring at a giant plushie. Sounds nicer, louder out here. I'll never stop enjoying that. I see. There we go, fixed it. Where are you gonna put that? Okay. Sure, we'll take it. We take that.
People always put things in front of my door. Why do you do this?
He says. I don't know. I don't remember what was in front of your door.
Stone frog.
Stone for oh, right. Stares at Kobe.
What?
Why did you put it in front of my house so you can go?
You're not Dragoon.
Also,
Hey, isn't
who
this
I-
the
oh
pizza
my
that
God.
Shane gave us?
No, I sold that.
Okay, good, because that would make all the other food contaminated.
Here's this pizza I found in the freezer a while back.
We eat it, get all of our energy back, but immediately die of food poisoning.
That's the real way to make money. Lawsuits.
Lawsuits. Ooh. Poor Shane will regret everything. He'll resort back to drinking. And that looks busy. My goodness, this is gonna take some time. So
Yeah,
what?
Also, there is crab in the plants.
Four. There's crab in the plants. Crab in
What
the
I
plants. Sure.
I'm gonna buy more
Sure.
grass starter, because we don't have any. We have no grass.
Four streams from now, actually probably more like 3. These will be ready. Yay!
What's
They'll be
done, man?
ready.
Fully done, or ready for the next aging cycle?
No, fully done.
Okay.
It's 2 whole seasons before it's iridium quality. With how many of them we're gonna have, that'll be ridiculous. Also, how's the stuff we're doing now?
It'll
Do we have any?
probably be done
Converting.
day after tomorrow.
Oh my Jesus!
What? Trees?
Get the sheds. Go in the shed. Go
Oh,
in the
are they
shed.
done? Are they done?
Go in the. Go in the shed.
Remember, I have to sell it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that means the Starfield will probably be done tomorrow.
Yeah. Get it all.
Put it in the box in the middle here, and I'll take it. No, don't sell it, because I got the artisan.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's more.
Alright,
So much wine.
big money, big prizes.
Sticky gets to see how much money we're about to make with this stupid thing. No, I don't want to offer that to Kobe. I mean, I could, but that's only one at a time. Those 2 aren't done. Oh yeah, those are different things.
Alright,
Alright, let's combine our wineage.
120.
Still not enough to overflow the buffer.
Oh, but it's still gonna be a good chunk.
And this is just
Hey,
selling.
IF.
We'll just...
Yeah,
Good
you're basically
trash.
just selling that. I mean, the big... It's a pretty good, you know, check in the mail, but
This
still.
is every 2 weeks it happens.
Yeah. Every 2 weeks-ish.
13 days.
Usual stuff. But, hey, IF. The Gust of Wind. I see you favor that class, huh? I don't think I've tried the Gust of Wind class yet.
Gust of wind blowing under people's skirts. I mean, through game industry.
Wow.
Poor Telltale.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Who'd have thought that
Telltale-
pushing out the
Telltale
same type
games
of
will remember
game
that.
and paying out the ass for licenses on a shitty engine would have bankrupted them.
Yeah, well,
Remember that.
I mean, they had a few decent games.
Yeah, the Wolf
Yeah,
Among
but-
Us.
What the
they just
fuck?
kept pooping out the same type of game.
Yeah. Telltale, they're known for
400,000.
one fucking game type on the same engine they've been using ever since their very first game.
Guys.
And it's a like of variety.
That's the only
that,
class I use, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Plus,
I don't think I've tried it yet.
when you're
Clearly
buying every license under the sun, that probably gets expensive.
Yeah.
Clearly, my cherries brought in all that.
Go
It's
back to
raining.
Fury
Why?
Gathering.
Why the?
Kobe doesn't have to do work today.
No. My wife gave me an egg, and while
I
trying to
traveled,
talk,
everyone.
My wife gave me an egg, and while trying to talk to her, I gave it back to her, and she said, "This is nice."
I appreciate it. Abigail is staring at a lamp. Stir fry, I already know how to make that. Dark, the rain, it gets me excited. Okay.
Wink, wink.
You're
nudge,
scaring
nudge.
me. And you are just endlessly
you-
running into the TV.
You have a million fruit cheese to go harvest, Sticky.
Yeah.
Fruit! they are odd-looking ships.
Ooh,
My fleet. Oh, I just realized you gave me your fleet comp, Robert.
so it's not
Long Island,
5
Yorktown,
every time
Prince of
from the
Wales, not
statue.
bad. Kent. Huh, I haven't used Kent yet. Belfast, good one. Use high explosive on her guns, and Prinz, also not bad.
So it's not 5 every time from the statue. I just got 6 from that, or 7.
What if it increases by 1 every week? That'd be terrifying. Yeah, getting there.
Is there an event going on right now?
Oh, it's 3rd day.
Love your channel.
No, I mean as of late.
Okay.
Oh, fucking.
Didn't know that.
I'll go buy some grass starter when the
Welcome,
store
welcome.
opens.
I didn't know you were in the Discord for a while. Yeah, I think we have like we used to have a bunch of people by the name IF, but I think now you're like the only one that has it now.
Welcome to
Yeah. Do we even have anyone named IF at this point besides
Maru needs a leak.
actually do we even have
well, she better go take
We
one.
used to have 2 people named IF in our Discord server. Now they've changed their names and they're not okay, that was useless.
Yeah, now we have.
You didn't see that.
And I'm even more confused.
Yeah, we have like what, 2 Nepgears? We have I don't even know how many
20 grass starters is
Neptunes.
enough, right?
20? Yeah, probably.
Oh boy,
I wonder if they ever
yeah.
fixed the thing to where if you place a grass starter and then place a lightning rod in it, if it'll won't get eaten.
Yeah, I think that was. I don't know if they patched
I
that.
have no idea, so I wouldn't refer to me. I wouldn't ask me about that. And only one bunny. We have more than one bunny. Shall we... Animal Quosti.
I mean, I know that was a thing.
Hey, I gave you bunny pancake
Didn't know that.
this afternoon.
I haven't seen Floofy. Oh yeah, Floofy! We do have Floofy.
Yeah.
Although I think Floofy is... not the
Getting
same.
fluffed.
It's a different case. No, not getting fluffed.
Sounds like a sexual thing.
Possibly. I don't know. It scares me.
Oh yeah, Nicola.
Where's Chicken Mikey? There's Chicken Mikey. Mikey was really happy today.
The R18 roleplay.
I am Ray Rice, and this is my stand. Chicken Mikey!
The Adventures of Chicken Mikey, day 27. Chicken Mikey is very happy today.
We should just sell Chicken Mikey.
No!
You'd fetch a good price.
How many people do we even have, like, named in this barn, in this coop? We have Because Ducky, a meme. We have
You should
Mages.
get a dinosaur, name it Ray.
Zuckerberg, apparently. The inventor of Facebook's here. Got Mikey. We have Trash Can, yes. But I don't even know how to pronounce that
Do
one.
we have trash can?
Battle Gears.
Right. Yeah. We have Donald Duck, apparently. Red Kitsune. Colonel. And Kuko. Try to grind SP, try to get enough brush for the super rare turret. That's gonna be really, really hard to get, because you have to really, really grind it out. Who do we even have named here? We have Music Goat. Is that the one that just screams in the middle of random songs?
Maybe.
We have Vert, who's the cow. We have... Are we
Wow.
serious?
Wow.
Are we serious? This one's called Mega Milk and it's a cow.
Why? We have a goat named Satan. A sheep called Sean. Okay.
Yeah.
Pokey, Steve, Star Wars, Jeff the sheep, Pokey the pig, Porco Rosso, and Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon, why? What has science done? Better question is why not? I don't know anymore.
Why hasn't science done?
Don't we need cloth? Didn't someone say they needed cloth?
I think so.
Can you close?
I recall somebody saying they had a sudden need for it. I'm gonna store it. I see a small stack going. Yes, that is Chair. How are you doing? Okay, thank you. I didn't even pick that up. Somebody just came in here, carried cheese out the door, picked up a drum block, and that was it.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. There we go, I fixed the problem. And yes, Oski, right. Is there like an actual hearts thing for Oski? Like, can I see that or no?
Nope.
Darn. That Sticky is still single.
Womp womp.
Oh man. I wonder how long it's gonna take us before we can actually get well above 1 million.
Seriously, who keeps changing the place of my carpet?
That could be your wife. Your married character will actually can change the no, not town. Can change your decorations.
Always one to the north.
Yeah, it's always usually one room, and it's usually a very rare thing. Usually
Yeah,
a very
no,
rare
but it's
thing.
always the same piece of furniture and always the same movement.
Mm.
I don't think so.
Game, why?
Mine's in the same spot where yours gets moved to. I don't know. Maybe the game just doesn't like
game
carpet
just
being there.
spawned a ladder right next to it.
I'm gonna move my carpet too.
Worried as to how many more ladders this game's gonna spawn on me. I'm supposed to have bad luck today, so I really shouldn't be in the mines. But I've already gone down here and gotten a diamond. So I really have bad luck.
Yes, it's blood diamond. You should feel bad about yourself.
Nah. I can go take it to a demon altar and I'm just kidding.
Oh, is this fucking Terraria?
Maybe.
I haven't played Terraria in forever.
I got a bomb!
I'd vouch for it, but like right now, the next patch is literally about to drop. So like,
Is it?
no.
I keep forgetting they update the game still.
Right?
Like it's gonna add a whole bunch of quality of life shit, and just
How many times have they said, we're gonna stop developing this game?
once. I swear to
I don't
God,
know.
these fucking drum blocks.
Hi, Blitzy.
You're the one that's using them. I mean, you sat
Okay.
behind
I
you
don't even know
stood
what I'm
behind your
doing.
house one day and was just sitting there going. "Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun."
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What am I doing?
Cue whatever
I
musical
forgot-
tune you want
There
here.
you go, the ancient forest.
Oh yeah, because there's the all
I'm
the
like,
trees.
what the fuck am I doing?
I'm gonna detonate this bomb and run away. Oh man.
Yeah, what's up, Blitzy?
Oh, it's Blitzy. I just don't know who that is. I'm assuming it's one of you guys.
There's all this trash forest.
I have one stack of. Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
I
I
didn't know
came
there was
here.
that many
Damn
of
it.
those.
Alright,
Okay, yeah, I think I don't really have that much luck today because I'm not seeing really any ore deposits or anything. It's just a bunch of stones, which I don't mind because I just need a mining
some
steel.
fucking rocks.
That was 2 geodes. Alrighty then. My life for an Ecolos shotgun.
But
Who said that?
No, me.
Oh. I mean, we get a group. We can farm more later. After stream.
Maybe. Maybe.
Funny
I
how
don't know
you're
why,
actually wanting to play Destiny now.
Not really. I'm still kind of in the hole. I get the thing done. Like, okay, it's done. It feels more like a chore still. What am I looking for? No, that doesn't go in there. Nothing goes in here except for that and that and
Once
that.
we're all raid ready, we can do the raid, which I think would be a lot of fun. But
Yeah, until we all look at it like, what am I supposed to do?
There's a raid game.
Not this game.
oh my.
There's a raid in Stardew Valley. Yes.
yeah, you gotta meet the DPS check of swinging your fucking sword like 60 times.
You have to have somebody with the ability to lethal crit. We're messing with you, Sticky.
Talking about Destiny.
Yeah. Well, I learned from my mistake. Did you, head nod? Don't let him break a ship until level cap. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I only do it if I feel like I don't use the ship enough.
Because it was like, I was doing things and then I come back and then there's this head nod shit. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
That's Azur Lane.
Ah, okay, that explains a lot.
Yes. It's an Azur Lane thing. It's one of the many emotes that you can do in chats. Didn't know that. You don't have to. The only reason why I would suggest doing that is that way you don't burn through so much oil very quickly. Because usually every limit break adds about 2 to 3 oil to your cost of the ship. Unless you're doing carriers, which I think is like 4 or 5.
I thought you were saying you have to do head nods so you don't consume oil so fast.
Okay.
I was like, what?
That would be hilarious.
This time I got 3 ores from the thing. Maybe it's a luck base.
So it's a random number. So then someone with the most amount of luck should harvest it. Or it's probably just a random
Or
generated
just
number amount.
say
We're all...
fuck it and grab it each
I
day.
think we all had the same amount of.
Starford's done. I'm gonna go get more.
Okay. Man, the spirits have been annoyed 3 days in a row. Did I flip off the gods or something?
Mhm.
Kevin Bacon
Yeah,
requires
yeah.
your attention. Okay, Kevin Bacon requires my attention. I
From
must
the
go.
trash can.
You stop it with a trash can.
No,
Who's Kevin
they're
Bacon?
freaking
It's a
OP.
pig, isn't it?
Wait until I
Poking.
get iridium ore from them.
There's Kevin Bacon. He looks really happy today. Okay.
Nice.
What? Where's Magus? And this one's Tawi, right? Yeah, it's Tawi. I'm watching you, Tawi.
Oh, do we have to put the speed grow down each time? Lame.
No, we shouldn't have to.
It's not here anymore.
I think fertilizer does eventually run out. Which makes some sense. Not that that's not that expensive, you know?
I mean, the speed grow does what? Make it a day faster?
1 to 2 days. But with agriculturalist, it can be higher. Which is what I have. Which is why I've been planting it. I just have to just one-hit these poor slimes. That one... I basically just didn't need that. It's like the days of Team Fortress 2 when you know the enemy you're fighting has 1 health, but the game gives you a random crit anyway. It's like, I totally needed that. Ooh, very scary. Too spoopy. Bonk. Bonk.
116 Starfruit.
Also, still waiting for the day they make the caber good again. caber needs to be a thing again. Is it weird that I just burned 5 copies of Sandy? Nobody likes Sandy, sadly.
Number 1!
But it just makes me laugh still. She's such a, like, important character now, when I realize it.
That much?
Mostly because in PvP, everyone's like, carrier fleets, enterprise, Owari-da! The sound of everybody screaming when they hear Owari-da. Got up early and watered some crops for you. I hope it makes your job a little easier today.
We have sprinklers, lady.
Do not see, woman. We have sprinklers. I also filled Uski's water bowl. Oh, thanks. I think we have plenty of space for outdoor slime ranching.
No.
No.
That thing is freaking shit.
We just put all the slimes in Sticky's house.
Why?
Then it's even more Breaking Bad like.
It's alright. It's alright, IF. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Was that more wine?
Yeah, apparently there were 2 that were still going or something.
Oh, it's from my farm.
Farm.
My little mini farm I have.
Farm.
In my house.
Farm.
Yes. A
Go
farm.
get the
farm inside of a
speed
farm inside of a farm.
And place it down.
Farm cube.
That's from Pier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, how much do we have? I know we have some here.
Speed Grow Deluxe? I don't know.
It's not the. It's the. Which one is it? Crap, where is it? Oh, okay, not we have Speed Grow, not Speed Grow Deluxe.
What is that, a new Nintendo game? Speed Grow Deluxe?
No. Don't think so.
New fancy Super Mario Deluxe Wii U 3DS Switch.
What?
Super Smash Brothers, everyone's in it. Mario Kart 64 Racing, Donkey Kong. I don't know.
The
I gave up.
names.
I gave
Kind
up
of
halfway.
other shit now. Like they redid Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Or new Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Whatever the fuck it's called. And like the name's stupidly long. It's like new Super Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe.
New Super Mario, Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, Harvest Moon, the freaking guy from
Everyone is
Animal
here.
Everyone is here. And dogs.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Shrek joins the fight.
Tom Nook lost his kids in a divorce.
Oh god, I saw that one! Right in my house.
Shrek takes a layer off. Boom.
Wow.
Fuck is Mario? Oh, I know what you Stuff a cauliflower in the face. Be like, here!
See, one of the weird thing is, Sinon Kagura is on the Switch now.
Yes!
Wow.
Yeah.
Just, what happens if they get thrown into Smash Brothers? That'd be so weird.
A lot of new jiggle physics.
No, I think Nintendo would sit them down and be like, listen, no.
Boy.
Boy,
Good job.
boy.
Boy.
Did you say boy?
Boy.
Boy.
Atreus!
Bad idea. Is it a bad idea to put an
That
SR
game's
in
great.
a low-cost farming fleet? Not necessarily. If you want, unless you want to keep, unless you want to use them. I mean, it's good to level them up, and plus, it also helps with their affection with the MVP all the time. I mean, I think the lowest I've seen is a 9 or a 7. I mean, I guess you could go like 2 with the 1/1 fleet, but that means they need to be really high leveled. I forgot what I was doing. Right.
I'll bring seeds to you, but I'm
No.
murdering trees right now.
I'm gonna go get my dinner.
I was like, wait, what? Then I realized, oh right, my desert science project.
Pretty much.
You can't complain about that because it gives us a good source of that now.
Yeah.
I've seen the 2-unit farm, fleet farm. Yeah, the 1-1 is pretty good. I've been mostly spending all the time on. Oh, okay, sticky quick, right? I've been spending most of the time doing hard mode farming for retrofit blueprints. Gotta get those variants. I just got Suffolk, and I think later tonight I'll be able to do Soul Hole.
Home phone.
Fashion bug! I think that's a reference a lot of people aren't gonna get.
Yep.
It was Tourette's guy. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. We have 50. So we already have 51 spring seeds.
Your seeds.
What is the recommended node for good / better equipment? I don't know. I mean,
Seeds
really
are
good.
in there.
Green chest. We have 241 of them.
Yeah, about 232.
Why.jpg?
So we don't have to go next time. I am back to make that trip again.
But we have the tree farm there.
Yeah, more trees can grow
Sticky
then.
coconuts.
Sticky need nuts.
Good question. Because Necopara, I don't know. How am I supposed to be able to answer that question? I don't know what he wants. Like I've only been doing 3-4 because I need carrier retrofit blueprints though, Twiggy, and it also kind of gives me a reason to farm 3-4 because aircraft carrier, Fox girls.
Ha ha ha. Mine.
Oh, I didn't know somebody came in here and redid the plumbing.
What plumbing?
The plumbing.
Plumbing?
When did the Mario Brothers come in here? That's a lot of plumbing. Didn't know I had this much. I understand needing some of it for my little mini farm here, but I don't think I need that much of it.
Be careful, you might have a turtle problem if you discontinue.
Wow.
Can't place any more down. Stickies, all the stick. Oh, there we go. You only put so many of them down. Darn. Okay, we'll just get rid of the rest of these.
Boy, a rusty spear.
Oh, yeah. Do we have that one already? The spear?
Not spear, spur.
Oh, spur. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, spear? I don't remember that one being a thing. Oh, hey, one man. Oi!
Good sticky go anyway.
I don't know. He just said
Somewhat.
he had to head out for a second and then quit. So, your guess is as good as mine?
Good I hate.
I don't actually know why he went. Sure, it's for something. Very important, though.
I doubt
Okay,
it.
okay now.
Nothing is more important than video games, obviously.
When you have to operate at 9, but your clan's getting together for a raid at 8.
Yeah, I was just getting dinner because I haven't eaten.
Oh,
I'll be back though.
Forging 10. Yay.
nice.
Now I just need to fish my butt off.
Fish your
So
butt off.
I finally changed the skills I had for
Nice, well,
for
man.
the crackpots. Why is my baby sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, mine just woke up like a few feet from the bed. He's playing with. I don't
Ooh,
know,
Spiceberry.
Legos. There's something. Adventures of Chicken Mikey. Oh, yes, the Adventures of Chicken Mikey.
Why are there pipes?
The Mario Brothers moved in. Who is Chicken Mikey? You know it? No, right. You don't know who Chicken Mikey is.
Oh, by the way, I received a pepper pot.
Oh yeah, some of our. I think that's the garlic. I think the garlics are done. There's Chicken Mikey.
Garlic.
Chicken Mikey. There's Chicken Mikey. Pigs, please. Enough with the truffles. Dear God. There's so many of them.
Now you see what kind of hell I'm living in?
This. I picked up. I've got 10 of them.
I got one.
There's so many of them. No, Chicken Mikey not for sale.
And
Oh, no.
fish.
Oh, where is that one that? Here's one that. One of them will make you laugh here. That's Star Wars. No, that's not who we want. No, it's Music Goat. There it is. Say hello to one of our cows. And Tewi. So that was garlic. That's 4 plus we need, so that's what, 96? Yeah, I think it's 96.
I have some on me.
Well, what do we have seed-wise? That's not the seed bin. Summer, fall. Do we have anything for spring? Why is it sound like there's thunder outside?
Bang.
Yeah, put them in the plant.
Takao is on exchange. Yes, I need to get her. Because I have a toggle, but not Takao. Definitely need to get that one going. I mean, we could do the spring seeds. Why? Oh, we don't have enough yet. Wait, do we? Yeah, we don't.
Let's go buy the
Seriously, there is ingredients everywhere in your kitchen.
Yeah, we gotta go get them. In my kitchen. Not for spring seeds.
garlic. No, you need to fucking cook shit, my dude. There's too much shit
Oh,
in
dude?
your
Okay.
house.
I'll get to cooking. I need to make more crab cakes, which means I need more eggs.
I
Where are
thought
the eggs?
coffee was a spring thing.
No, I don't think so. That's a lot of eggs.
Spring and
Holy
summer.
crap.
Yeah, from what I recall, it used to be spring, summer, and
Oil.
fall, but they nerfed it.
They nerfed it.
They did! It's like the only way I can explain it is like.
Vegan,
they
please. Please. Got the cow. Nice. I need to get that one eventually.
nerfed Coffee too strong, nerf, please.
Sorry, I can't
Hey,
hear you
you-
over my inhabilitating caffeine addiction.
That doesn't go in here.
I'm walking into a pole.
Okay, now what do I need to make?
Don't text and play, kids.
Don't drink and drive.
I break the seed.
Alright. I made some food. I'm gonna go grab more. You'll get 80 in no time. I think I have like 60 right now. I just gotta wait for an SR to drop or something that I don't need or have duplicates of.
Yeah, I'm putting food in your stuff.
Oh my.
Hallelujah.
I have a... It's not a man.
Does he look like a
More truffles!
No, don't eat the white radish. Did we just put some in?
Put
Truffles?
in. Yep.
Yeah.
We got 5 of them now.
Stop trying to eat horseradish. I was asking you to eat horseradish.
Eat the
Eat the
fucking,
mid
eat the fucking fridge. Eat the fucking
Eat
veg.
the fridge.
Eat the
Eat
veg.
the fridge.
Eat the veg.
Or eat the veg.
Eat it, you slut.
No. Also, what?
Why don't you like vegetables?
I do. It's just I'm not gonna eat.
Eat your
I'm
prunes.
not gonna eat that.
Eat your greens.
You gotta cook it first. Eat your vegetables. I like Sandy for one reason only. She gives me 10 honor medals. Oh. I like Sandy because she's actually decent. Veggies are awful.
I like Sandy because #1!
Oh my god.
Your skill activation.
Every
line is so
single of
goofy.
these machines is used and I still have 2. There we go.
Wait, what?
2 truffles.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
You guys sometimes get an
I
ancient
like
seed.
vegetable stir fry. You get the right vegetables. It's pretty dang good. Zucchini and onion. That's a good one. Take zucchini and onion, stir fry it, put it with a bunch of like ramen noodles or lo mein noodles, and it's perfect.
Bleh.
You could add carrots in there too, and a bunch of other things. Man, thankfully I already ate. I'm not that hungry now.
Oh, lucky you. I got home, took a shower, and then got my ass here.
Yeah, before it's Prince of Wales.
I mean, you're not.
It is.
obligated
It is.
to
That,
play
that is.
that-
That is the SR for that node. I think that's the only SR too.
I mean, I got up and went and got my food. You wanna go fucking eat? Dude, go eat.
He was working.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like if he wants to go eat, go eat. I mean, you could even bring your food to the computer if you eat.
He had a mochi ball.
Kimochi.
Not that kind of mochi. Stop it.
Etchy ball? What?
No, mochi.
No, etchy ball sounds more fun.
Wow.
Wow.
Just wow.
No
That
commentary.
sounds like something Ray Rice would say.
Oh well, golly gee. Who would have thought?
So bad at Stardew waste.
I'm gonna sit in bed. I'm gonna sit in bed.
Just gotta plan out what you need to do each day, man. That's all it is. I mean, it's kind of like really where you have to be with the game. You have to micromanage or think out each day, or at least have an idea what you want to do.
And hey, if you
Man.
want to do nothing, well, you're in luck, kiddo.
Well, you're in luck, kiddo. You can always just buy Pam more drinks. Wait, that costs money. You need to get money. No.
Yeah, they give you 500 every once in a while. You just live off that.
I shouldn't have done. Oh, got lucky. I got lucky. I cut a tree down the wrong direction. I was like, oh no. Mission failed. Oh, there's spring onions here.
Fish and nailed.
Oh,
Get him next time.
little trick to spring onions. If you fill up your inventory and make sure you only have gold star or iridium.
I think they fixed that.
No, they still
Nope.
haven't.
They haven't? Really?
No.
But since
Well,
I have the one that always give me iridium, I don't care.
Pretty much.
You could still do that, but yeah.
Let's just say when you're starting a new game, that shit is stupidly useful.
But you gotta get it first, that's the thing.
It's not that hard. I mean, it can sometimes take a little bit, but once you get it, you have it.
It comes down to how good your luck is.
Then you just like fill up your inventory with random shit.
Like rocks.
Uh-huh.
I just remember when people used to be able to do the golden pumpkin thing.
More freaking truffles!
I feel like Vegan would go insane with a farm full of pigs.
There's fucking shit everywhere!
At that point, you'd have to get Actually, I don't know if the
If Vegan gets a farm full of pigs, he hires an entire barrel full of monkeys, and they all sit there and
not
throw.
the monkeys, the Junimos. I don't know if those even harvest the truffles.
Yeah, I don't think so. Even then, you'd have to control where the pigs are.
I mean, you fence them in. It's fine.
I don't know if the Junimo can get that far though.
You can place the Juno things wherever you want.
They have tiny little hands, and little feet.
Yeah, just place them next to the
They are little
pawns.
spawn of hell, they can do it.
You can only do so much, Kobe. Stop making fun of them.
Guys, where's Chicken Mikey? I have
Dead.
chicken all over the place.
Oh, Chicken Mikey's what?
He's dead.
Hey.
You killed him.
Chicken Mikey's fine.
Sorry, he's delicious.
But he's fine. He's right here. See, Chicken
Nah,
Mikey's trying to sleep.
Replacement Chicken Mikey.
Oh, well, that's impressive because he's already at probably 5 hearts.
I work fast.
I don't know how to feel about that.
He did.
This
He
reminds
used
me
some
of the
techniques that
wrong
you might not want to know about.
Oh,
Wink wink, nudge nudge.
so Sticky is one of those cats find two people, huh?
Yeah. A cock is
Do
fine too.
you need more
Redmi would never eat a cat.
Oh,
Never eat
Kobe,
a
why?
cat. Even if
Why
my
did you-
lifelong goal was to eat pussy, I still would not eat a cat.
Wait, what? I missed something here. No, that's true.
I've
I
turned my
don't
brain
have
off
an
in this
echo.
conversation.
But
I'm
a
just,
cat is fine too.
you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. Also, wait, no sprinklers. Abigail, please.
We don't need to buy more sprinklers, do we?
You're right, we don't. I'm
Y'all
going to
was
bed now.
damn,
Good night, everybody. See you, Robert.
See you,
Screw
Robert.
this, I'm going home. What?
Robert.
Guy on my stream. I know he's probably not going to bed, but still.
Bye, Robert.
No!
What?
No! You stop that! No!
Is that the NFL
Stop
theme?
that. No, it's not even that. That's no. No.
Oh.
I need. You finally realize what it is, huh?
Oh, relax, Hawk. You get 30 seconds of freedom before copyright kicks in. You'll be fine.
I'm glad I'm on Twitch.
Yeah, that's the thing that bugs me about copyright is if you're doing copyrighted stuff, you are allowed at least 30 seconds. 30
Yeah.
seconds of content. And then it becomes
So can
It
I do 30
depends.
seconds?
Some places-
Then another 30 seconds.
Some places it just like some artists and some things it depends on like if it's music. Some are fine with you just using it. Others are fine with you as using it as long as you cite it. And then there's ones that are like you need to buy a copy of it, and every video you need to pay like this much for it.
well, some people are right fucking cunts if they expect money for 30 seconds of quality.
Apparently, Scottish people are that way.
Hmm.
I'm still in bed.
Oh, wake up! Time
No.
for science.
No!
Wake up!
This is the Adventures of Chicken Mikey. He's the star of the show today.
Oh, look, it's Chicken Mikey's ribcage. Cool.
Hey, coffee!
Mikey's gonna be coming into the stream like, excuse me.
have several questions.
Everyone has several questions.
I don't.
You're not everybody.
The story is, I did terrible things to Mickey's corpse.
What?
I want to know what you did.
I don't want to know. Also, military police.
Military
Wee woo!
Yeah, you aren't a chicken. That's against the law.
Oh, fucking Skyrim, goddammit.
And you have the camera hawk.
Go
Oh.
fishing. Later, nerds.
Right.
Okay, since I upgraded my house is now temporarily not Breaking Bad level. It's still
Oh, I
pretty
need to
bad.
see
for
this.
some reason.
Because
Quick,
when I
get a
upgraded my
bomb.
house, the decor got moved around, so I wondered
Get
how.
a bomb.
Oh, no, never mind.
You better not fucking put a bomb down anymore. I will kill you.
That was lame.
Your house is lame.
My house looks good.
No. For a minute, I thought you took my houseplant, but it was me taking my houseplant.
I'm going fishing. See you nerds later.
You know.
The cherry, okay, cherry bombs. Okay, ow!
Speaking of cherry bombs, you have trees to harvest. It's not my job.
what?
Trees where? Like desert?
No, he's talking about fruit trees.
Wow, there's
You
a
know,
lot
they're
of fucking crab pots here. Holy
they're not-
shit.
High enough quality to produce more
It's
than
not enough.
I still find it funny. The
Can I
fact
harvest
that
them to
for 3
up my
days-
fishing skill?
For 3 days, Vegan
sure.
couldn't harvest those because the map loaded a different version of the dock. It was funny. By the order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Stop
I got
right
back
there!
my hose.
Good day there, sir. How are you doing today? Fine, dandy weather. Something going wrong.
I think you're gonna have to place them back down. Be honest.
What?
What did you do?
I harvested them. Which I picked them all up. Yeah.
Just casually mining.
Do you have a chest or something?
Away
Just
goes.
Drop them.
Don't do a frighten.
Let me take off my iridium, man.
Jarl. Maybe. I don't actually... Never actually played Skyrim, so I don't actually know how to pronounce them. Although I would look at it like Jarl. 'Cause,
Yarl.
you know. Jarl!
Yarl, that kills people!
Carl, that kills people! Carl, don't use a spoon!
Holy shit!
You do!
What's that?
But it was stop right there, criminal scum, but an ear rape version?
Okay. Go on.
Why is... I don't know how to feel about the fact that you found an ear rape version. Also, Vegan's missing a crab pot.
Identically.
Hey, I gave you all the crap pots I picked up.
You know I don't touch the crab pots. Like, ever.
Trying to get all my skills to 10, and then I could just sleep in all day.
He doesn't need to do anything else.
Demetrius? Yeah, he wants me fucking dead.
Stop doing... No frighten. Don't do a spook. Don't do a spook. No spook.
Spoopy.
This is a no frighten zone. Cannot do the frighten. Unless you were Long Island. In which case, the only thing you do is lazy. So sometimes this is actually just glitched out and you can actually open it back up again. Okay. On the bright side, I'm getting a lot of iron ore this time around, which I don't mind. 'Cause that's like one of the things we need right now. Ghost? No.
Ooh.
No ghost. No. Go away. Didn't ask for this. This is actually a stupid ghost emote, what? Go away.
That's Krobus, actually.
That's good. Oh yeah, that doesn't look like this. Yeah, run, boy.
Oh boy, a fossil.
Like, one we don't have, or just...
No.
I wonder how long it's gonna be before we actually find one we need.
Don't know, but I think that's the last star drop. That and catching all the fish. Catching all the fish is a star drop.
That's right, that is one of them. Isn't there a star drop for, like, Mac getting everything done on the... for each page?
No, just fish.
Just the fishing page? Okay.
It was
Well,
like
since
listening to the Minecraft eating sound on loop.
Nope. It's better than listening to
I kind of missed that sound. Now it's just generic, like, leg breaking.
No, this is guy eating sand with Minecraft sounds.
I heard guy eating sand
With Minecraft sounds.
with Minecraft.
Okay, but why though?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but why though?
Why not, though?
But why not? That's not how this works. Just continuing to run down through the mines. Go away, Skeleton Man. I don't need this many ladders. Still don't know how to feel about these rooms that are just star-shaped. It's like this game is obsessed with stars.
Oh man, I didn't get
Stardew, Stardrop, Starfruit. No.
the Winter Star.
Starbound. Oh shit!
It's not... Well... Ray, is that the reason why Chucklefish wanted to work with them?
I doubt it.
I don't know. But
I know, Kobe.
it's something like the same devs or some shit.
No.
No. They only, like...
They only helped with the
he only
multiplayer
worked
stuff.
with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else is just done by one dude. Published by Chucklefish, but they only lent help for porting over for multiplayer.
Really, multiplayer. And that and publishing, really.
I mean, maybe the dude has a star fetish.
Yeah, then.
Will you game the star fetish?
I don't know why, like, my mind was just sitting there going...
Yeah.
Like, it was just blank, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he said that, he's like... My mind is just, like, immediately imagining, like... this stupid star power-up music. And then somehow it switched to this stupid Bowsette meme.
Oh god!
And now I'm just all the more terrified of what my mind can think of when it's tired. There's only so much my mind is willing to comprehend, and at that point, it's as if I have reached that weird spot on the internet again, where I just question everything.
Long live Bongo Cat.
See, I thrive in the weird part of the internet. But I'm a furry, so...
I'm X4chan. It was my old days. And now I'm reminded of the stupid Sakuya Mario thing. Dear Christ. Sticky, no. I don't even need to look at Discord to know it's you. Oh, it's almost 9:30. Or no, 9. God dang it.
See, I thought
No.
I thought I got away from mic spammers when I stopped playing TF2.
Nope.
They kinda don't really exist that much. It's just
No,
people
it's-
get really.
Because Valve
It's
killed
more
the
people
community
just-
servers.
It's more people just getting mad at each other.
That's
You know, like every first-person shooter ever.
yeah, that's what happens when you
I
kill
banged
your
your
community.
mom.
And anyone who's good at sniper immediately gets accused of hacking.
Or being a fucking camper.
More like the former than the latter.
You live in
I'm
a
gonna-
camper van.
Like a car crash in slow motion.
I mean-
I can watch you fly through the windshield.
Watch you fly through the windshield.
You're like a crap in slow motion.
I'm a freaking. Why do they freaking poop so much?
Hey, that poop is worth a
Because
lot,
so-
okay? My suggestion, wait till they all go inside and then harvest the truffles. That's my suggestion.
If they
After
they
they
run out
went
of
inside,
walking.
I picked up freaking 13 of them.
And Kobe, they can also get stuck.
Yeah,
Because
well,
truffles count as an actual occupied space.
that's their problem.
Yeah. And that's
It is their problem, but it becomes our problem
Manga.
because we have to do something about it. Because I know there's some kind of weird event that happens when you leave a. I got a ghost fish. Okay, when you leave a animal outside,
It gets kind of spooked. That's pretty much it.
and then he gets
loses
terrified
a
and
bit
doesn't
of-
leave the house for a day.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Every introvert ever.
Yeah, I don't leave my house when I don't have to.
Yeah, me neither.
But Kobe, you have to do the socialize.
Yeah, that's what the internet's
We
for.
don't.
That's what the internet's for.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 100%.
The real me lives on the internet.
Ghost fish.
Yeah. The real me is the. I don't care about how I act either on the internet or in real. You're the real me at every time.
You need crab, right?
This is how Black
Just
Man
like
chooses to take
when I'm
photos.
working
I've
and the
seen
customer
that.
tells me
It's not
that the
funny.
customer is already.
Oh god.
Bumble.
What? Fumble?
I'm fumbled there,
Oh, not minding. I can make a custom. There.
You want to try that again? Jesus Christ.
I give up. I know word's good. I know word's good. 英語はとっても難しいですか
It's fine, you're Asian.
But I'm not messing up the R's.
Lelo, 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 lelo.
Actually, it's more like the L's and the R's, but still. I have. Okay, I got geodes. I need to do
Sticky,
some
harvest your
geodes.
trees.
Are they at 3 yet?
Yes.
I just sell the geodes.
No, don't break them. I
They're not
get them
just-
opened up.
One, so just-
No, give the coffee to the baby.
Yes, because the baby needs a lot of freaking energy boosts.
I mean, it wanted to kill itself in earlier years, so.
Jesus. I'm gonna go see if I have anything to watch.
Gotta go watch my shows.
I gotta get my freaking queen of sauce. Today is stir fry. I already know how to cook stir fry. That's a rerun, but apparently it wasn't considered a rerun. What?
Veg.
I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. That's ice cream. I just don't know how to make the recipe for it. I have how many recipes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 13, 14. I have 16 recipes I still need unlocked. I think I counted that correctly. Yes, I did. Wait, do I have... Is there crab in here?
Oh yeah, I have crap to give you.
You have crab to give me or crab?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks. Kobe, this is why we can't have nice things. Because you just give me crab.
Where does your crabs go? There you go.
They don't have a slot anymore.
Machine.
I think apple jelly would just be applesauce.
No?
Cranberry
Have you never heard of had apple
Necessarily.
jelly before?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's like the one jelly I haven't had.
It's really good and
Apple
really
jelly goes
anyway.
really amazingly on like biscuits.
Yeah, on biscuits. Or like cornbread.
It's a southern thing, I guess.
It is.
As long as it's food.
Oh, back to fishing.
And in case you're wondering, Kobe, why I know about it, my state pretends to be the South sometimes.
I've
Just
got,
like Tennessee and Kentucky. Excuse me, Pam. We haven't been checking... well no, it's early. It's too early. Okay. Good God. I just like all the signs in the weirdest spot. Joja Mart, life's terminated.
that actually what it says.
Seriously, go. Yeah, go to the Joja Mart.
Jesus.
It just says life's terminated. Cause you know, it's not dark at all. That looks like soapstone. An actual stone. I forget what that's called. Alright, alright. More stone. Oh god, ancient drum. I have one of those. Tear? Frozen tear, yep. Ocean stone. We already have that. And clay. Great. How many geode? One. Thunder egg, I think. No, not quite.
Can't you just straight up buy Omni Geodes at...
Sandy. Yeah, from Sandy. Or whatever her name is. 1,000?
But why would you do that?
Fill out the museum.
Do you know how long that would take just to... Oh, hi, anymore.
You could just play normally and it would fill up pretty fast.
No, we've reached the point to where everything is dupes now.
Yeah, where we're basically playing with odds just to find it. At least the nice thing is I can make most of the money back from busting them open because I just sell them back to them immediately.
I thought you were going to see busting a duck.
What?
Wow.
That was a very... I don't know why, for some reason Sticky gave like the most Pam-like voice there. What?
That's the
how I imagine-
40-year-old
still how I imagine-
chain smoker voice.
It's the alcoholic chain smoker bus driver voice.
What? Chocolate?
I had a pretty traumatic experience with bus drivers.
Oh.
Never
I
ridden the
still
bus.
use
so.
the bus every time I can because I need to go to places, but
Public transport around here is god awful, and last time I rode a bus was when I went to middle school.
well, the bus system here is pretty good.
Yeah, because you're in a civilized country.
I still find it interesting the fact that if you have your fireplace on, your chimney smoke actually is showing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a nice little feature.
Yeah. But yeah, it was it was toward the end of my 4th year of secondary school, which is kind of like high school for you. And well, being one of the last days, people started going ape shit. So they started. One of the guys took his hand sanitizer and put it on fire inside the bus.
What? Who
Yeah.
does that?
People like him.
Why?
Those aren't smart people.
They also took the backpack of someone I know, actually my neighbor, also going to the same school as me at the time. And, well, they took everything, and everything that was junk in his backpack, they took it and threw it at everyone, outside the windows, at cars and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah, fucking savage.
Well, the only like stories I have from my time in college is somebody set something on fire, put it in a microwave for a minute, and watches it turn into plasma.
What about the time someone tried baking a cake and caused like a fire alarm? to go off?
No. Oh. Yeah.
I can't believe you forgot about that.
No, I didn't forget about that. I was just gonna get to that.
Yeah, I didn't tell the good part of my story yet.
I have so many dumb stories.
Yeah, well, anyway, the bus lady, she's fucking crazy. Let's just say it, she's fucking crazy. One time because the bus she was driving was only for our school, and it's always the same people that get in this bus because it's the same path she always took. But one day she decided to bring her kid with her on the job, and she starts swearing at us very heavily to stop swearing.
Stop fucking cursing!
Yeah,
You kissed your mother with that fucking mouth.
I've heard some cauliflower rock.
but to return of that somewhat last day of school, so she went crazy again, and she locked me and Tristan inside the bus, refusing to let us out, even though we did nothing wrong.
And that's what the emergency exit's for.
Yeah, two other people just jumped out the window in the emergency exit.
Goddamn.
But for me and my neighbor, we just called the cop. And they came. She got arrested. Then we got a ride back home from the police.
That works. See, like the two stories, the few stories I have, like one of them is literally the one I was talking about, where someone put something, I don't remember what it was that they set on fire. Then they put it in a microwave, like one of the community microwaves that the dorm gives you. Created plasma. I want to assume it's the plasma, or maybe it was just they set on fire that caused it, that went through the whole phase of turning into plasma. It melted through the bottom of the microwave, melted through the table, and started melting through the floor.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's just
Yeah.
some smart kids.
Another. Well, here's the worst part. The college I was at was known for being like the 12th, like number 12 in like the smartest school, and I'm like, nah.
Purdue,
Yeah.
right?
No, Butler. But what's really funny is, like in another scenario I had, somebody was trying to make it was like lunchtime, so I went to one of the cafeteria areas. There's two of them at that place, and this person was trying to make toast or something. I don't know what. So what they did is they buttered up the bread, covered it in that, and I'm like, no quarter or no little piece of it was missing butter, and then threw it in the toaster. The toaster was on literal fire.
Yeah. Wow.
And then she got mad because she said the toaster was broken.
But she broke it.
Can you put a prismatic shard in a,
No, you cannot put a prismatic shard in a toaster.
No, Crystallarium.
No.
A YouTuber I watch also does vlogs, and for the longest time, and he did a vlog on this, he put his buttered toast in the toaster. Nothing ever caught fire, but
How did not? And then there's another time where no, this is the one that is actually like not the same college, so I transferred out of that one into Purdue. I think it was a girl. I don't remember who it was living in that room at the time.
How can you a girl?
Okay then.
All right, now listen here, Sticky.
Listen here, you little shit.
No. So,
Mom!
what are you, Fat Albert over there?
Hey, hey, hey!
But anyway, what was I saying? All right. So I think she was. She said she was baking a cake or something. She was baking something.
Making her
I think it was cookies actually. I think it was cookies.
Cookies are
Anyway, it was it was one of those two. Anyway, she's baking it. She put it in the oven. And she, from what I believe the story was, set an alarm for like however long that needed to be in the oven, and then went to sleep. The alarm didn't wake her up.
Wow.
She set her entire kitchen on fire. We had to evacuate the building, and they had to run in there with with a bunch of firefighters to extinguish her kitchen.
Quality, right there.
I don't even know how much money she had to pay for replacing that.
The dumbest
other
story I
genius.
have, and not even that dumb, it's... I was getting out of class one day, and our engineering building is like a 4-story building, and I just look out from the 2nd-story window, and there's just smoke outside. I go downstairs, and there's like a little, like a la carte shop there where they sell like foods and stuff.
Like convenience stores or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a convenience store essentially, and just right outside, there's a fucking golf cart on fire.
Golf cart.
Yeah, no, there's just like, you know, the golf carts that they used to give like tours around campuses and shit. It's just, it was on fire.
What?
And some guy went and grabbed the fire extinguisher to extinguish it, and didn't extinguish the fire. So they had to call the fire department.
I like on a
Our
side
campus
note,
has
I
an
think our
on-campus
chance
fire
of
department.
going story time here.
Oh shit, do cabins not get a basement?
Nope,
What?
nope, we don't
Nope.
get basements.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
But
But
it's probably because they don't want people to like
Just
Have
rotate
too much-
through.
just
It's like, okay,
rotate
you
through
go
and never run
and then
out of
you
stuff.
next, and it'll, dude, aging.
Like
next.
every other week, you eventually will just have people, or every other 2 weeks, you'll have somebody with a new basement thing ready. I guess they want to make it worth the wait. After 9 years in development, I hope it is worth the wait.
God damn it.
But I did have one more story. I'll let Red. Red, you can go ahead and type yours out in chat if you want, since you said you have one. So back when I was at my first college, one of the things that I started to realize once I was going into my 2nd year is there's a bunch of like my campus just has a bunch of random things in places that they do not belong. For example, a sock on a door. Like somebody took a sock and drove a nail through it through the door.
Okay. I thought it was more like
okay.
putting on the doorknobs, like, hey, some people are
Yeah,
banging
No,
in here.
that's a hat thing. That's the hat.
That or a tie.
That or a tie. Yeah,
well,
that's true.
there's also the sun. Yeah.
I've also seen shoes in trees.
Oh, I saw that all the time.
Isn't that a drug thing when they throw
yeah,
it
me
over
too.
like power lines?
I have no idea. I thought that was a
Yeah,
prank.
it's for gangs to tell this is our territory.
Yeah, occasionally I will see pencils stabbed through a cork board. Other times I think I've also seen underwear on the floor for no reason.
Okay.
And yeah, but nothing will ever beat the one and only classroom chair in a ceiling.
What?
I was looking. Okay, so I had a math exam like on the next day, and I was trying to find a nice quiet place to study. So I went to one of the classrooms, in the math wing of one of the buildings, and I got into this one room that was quiet. Nobody was there, and the first thing I see is this chair hanging from the ceiling. Like, you know how like the college room or like the hallways and stuff, they have like those little panels you could pop out of the ceiling so you can get to the like piping and stuff above it.
Yeah.
They didn't even take that off. They just straight up shoved the chair legs through that.
Wow.
I don't even know how they did that. But yeah, the funny thing was the fact that one, the panels didn't like break or do anything and like fall apart in pieces, and the fact that 4 panels were able to support one chair.
The more you know.
Yeah.
On top of, but other than that, I've also seen the infamous like slice of bologna with mayonnaise or mustard on the ceiling. So, college is a weird place.
Yeah, I also saw some weird thing at my previous college.
Oh man. But yeah, that's like one of my favorites too, is the freaking chair in the ceiling.
Because I still don't understand that.
Have you ever seen a banana in an electric socket?
Excuse me.
Fucking
what?
Yeah!
You're gonna have to explain that. Because that alone, I just don't believe you.
I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I need to go mining. I'm just gonna go mining more.
So, we were in class, math class. Well, the class was boring, duh. But, so there's this guy. He got out of his backpack a banana. So, and we were allowed to eat during class. We saw him and we were like, huh, yeah, he's gonna eat a banana. So he starts picking the banana up, and then, oh yeah, trash bread. But he doesn't eat it. So we look at it, what is he doing? And just keep looking at the teacher like there's something wrong. And then he looks at the wall, and there's an electric socket right beside him. He just shoved the banana right on the socket.
What the fuck?
And he makes sure that it stays on the socket, on the wall. And a few minutes later, the teacher comes and he sees the banana. Then he freaking points at it. And for the whole, he just points at it. He doesn't say anything for like 30 seconds. He just looks at it and points at it, not moving at all. And then he shouts, "It's disgusting!"
Okay, not my first words for that, but okay.
Why did you wait a whole freaking 30 seconds to say that?
I think he was just processing it, like, what the fuck? Who does this?
So Red has
Yeah,
another
no, that was processing that.
Red in my chat has a story. I'll go ahead and just read it off here. Once I'm done fighting a bunch of bats because they've decided to invade me. Go away, bats!
But yeah, even
Try
then
to
I still
mine.
don't understand. Why? You could have eaten the banana. Why? And they're like, socket.
Okay, the bats are gone. Good. Alright, so, Red writes that a student was caught with a can of I'm assuming of dip, it's not a dip. And the teacher didn't write him up or anything like that. He tried to buy it from him. In the end, he threw it in the trash and then grabbed it and snuck it home. I don't know. But one of the last stories I have that I could think of right now, until I realize there's more of them. Oh no, I have another one. I have 2. Actually, this one's kind of ironic. The second one's kind of ironic, but I'll explain this one first. So, at my first college again, there were 2 dorms for freshmen. One was an all girls dorm because, well, there was like like for every 3 students, 1 was a guy and 2 were girls. So it was like dominated.
What is this, like fucking
What?
harem anime?
I don't know. But anyway, so one of the buildings was dedicated to like an all-girls dormitory, and the other dormitory for freshmen was like pretty much 95% boys and like 5% girls. Girls are like the top floor. But anyway, in the all-girls dorm, in the basement, they had this one like common area. It's actually a pretty nice area. They had like a lot of TVs there, like a lot of plasma TVs. They had a pool table and a bunch of other things like that down there, which was pretty cool. But there's only public bathrooms down there, and to get to those, you had to go down this kind of like maintenance-y looking hallway, which everyone called the horror hallway. So, can we clip all this? I don't know. I don't know, Red. But anyway, for Halloween, one of the guys decided it was a funny prank to basically fill up a scarecrow with a really sketchy-looking costume and put it at the edge of the hallway, where it just stands there.
Oh my god.
It stayed there for 3 weeks because everyone was too scared to go down and go figure out what it was.
Another
Man.
dumb thing my school had was for a senior prank one year. The seniors decided to unleash a goat in the hallways. And it proceeded to be like a 1 or 2 hour chase of like the security officers trying to chase and corner the thing.
I'm renaming the stream. Sorry.
Oh no.
Just renaming it to story time. Because it's all this is at this point. Go ahead, Toby. So the goat, you were saying?
Yeah.
Unless you finished it.
That's pretty much it. The
Oh.
the security officers that schools have now, because America, they chased the thing down for like 2 hours. I think they unleashed another goat in like the football stadium too, or something.
Unleash the goats!
Another senior prank is
Oh man.
they filled a classroom with just balloons. Just filled it to the brim with balloons.
Wow.
That's why you walk in there with a pin suit. And just fucking have a blast.
Well, I remember that time where
I don't remember what our
Yeah.
senior prank was.
you wanna know the pranks we did at my secondary school? The pranks were basically who can make the teacher go into a burnout the fast. Yeah, those were the
Burnout?
quote-unquote pranks we did. So, our target, the computer class, because this was just Photoshop, PowerPoint, basic stuff like that. So we just call it computer class. And unfortunately, I'm not the one who won this race, but nah, was still funny. So the thing that made it go into a burnout is some kid put a gay porn site on the computer of another student, and well, just let it run. And the teacher, when he saw that, he just couldn't process it for some reason.
I don't think anyone would be able to do that quickly.
Gay porn in my school, more likely than you think.
But just watching the teacher going into this some sort of mental breakdown. I'm sorry for that teacher, but at the same time,
Pretty good one.
it's just too funny.
So one of the last stories I have that I could think of for college, and at least now, we had this one guy that he had this pretty cool van, and like we thought we were thinking he was like a student. We just couldn't figure out who it was. We didn't know who the identity of the person was, but this guy would always park his van in the library parking lot, and the only reason everyone liked it was because it was painted and just like the mystery machine from Scooby-Doo.
Oh god.
Nice.
what was funny is it got towed later because people found out that it was not a student who was parking there and he didn't have a parking pass there.
Uh-huh.
So he would have gotten away with it if it weren't for the thing.
Meddling kids, god damn it, Hawk! God fucking damn it, Hawk.
I'm trying to think. Is there any other? I'm trying to think of any other stories we might have had. Oh, no. My high school doesn't really have any because a lot of the stories they have go put them in negative publicity. They're
Well,
actually
that's the best
in,
kind of story.
well, no. The current one that they're in has made pretty bad. Like it's national headlines right now.
Oh wow.
It's the student advisor. You heard about that?
I don't keep up with that kind of news, so.
Okay. There's a student advisor that's been fired for reasons. I'm not going to get into it because I'm not
I
going
could
to get into that kind
probably
of stuff.
think of those reasons.
Yeah, but anyway,
I had a story, but I forgot it now.
I'm trying to think of the other ones.
Well,
I
there was
had.
this time where, at my school, again, secondary school. By the way, the majority of my stories are from secondary school because, well, high school is the wildest time we have some of the time. So anyway, we were in the bus. Unfortunately, not with the crazy lady. And well, all the guy in the back, me included, we started to have a fart contest in the bus.
God. It's gonna end with one of you shitting yourselves.
Someone did shit
I'm not
himself.
surprised. I'm not surprised at all by this.
It gets to a point where you're forcing a fart where you're starting to push other things out.
Yeah. But so one of the girl was like, "Yeah, okay, no, this is disgusting. We need to open a window." And every guy just went, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Oh, God.
God.
In unison.
Oh gosh.
Great times.
Welcome to the confusing days of college, especially for people who have never been to college yet. This is the daily life that you'll be
I
subjected
just hit
to.
my kid with an axe.
Fucking axe murder!
He's
Holy
fine.
Sure. Calling the police.
Holy shit, I actually need my scythe. I grew emerald.
Oh, cool, got it already. Cool. Freaking axe murderer.
What's wrong with you?
God.
Many things.
Hey, Lightmare. Oh man. I have 5 starfruit. Oh, it's just the highlight comment. Do you know how much like footage that's gonna take me to like cut?
Can we just agree that it's gonna be one wild video?
It's gonna be like an hour's worth. Oh my god, all the kegs in here are full.
Yeah, they are. I filled them with random tree fruits.
Oh,
Being used.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna store the starfruit that I have in here.
I'm not even going anymore into the coop or the barn.
Just trying to think of what
Picking
other
the truffles.
dumb stories we had.
Like, I had a story, but now I forgot it.
I'm just thinking like of all the ones I had in my head, and I'm just like, I mean, I could talk about all the times I had to do dumb stuff in comedy improv, but it's not as like weird because it's comedy improv. If that makes sense.
Yeah, well, in my class of comedy theater improv, we decided to have an improv match with half of the students against the other half. But we were an odd number, and the teacher was like, well, there's only one of you actually work in this class, so he's already getting the best grade in this class and doesn't have to do this exercise that counts for the final note. This person was me. Yeah. Because I was simply the only one who was listening. That's why.
Oh, okay. I got stories. I just gotta go find it real quick. Be right back.
So, well, as we watch the people trying to do something with, well, struggling to come up with something to improv, I was like, I leaned toward the teacher and whisper in his ear, can't we just give them hell? And it was like, what do you have in head? So, you know this thing where the first letter of the first word you say in a sentence must be of a certain letter that follows in the alphabet? Let's do that. And trying to see people just freezing in place, having some sort of mental breakdown because they can't do it, and always being on the verge of failing, it's funny. Especially when you're the one causing it. Awkward silence.
Okay, I can't find it. I was looking for my notebook for my discrete mathematics class because I swear my professor was like insane when he was thinking up the examples. I don't know where I put it though.
Well, there's still the story of the wallet. The legendary wallet.
Nah, that's like an old thing at this point. That's an old story.
But still a great meme.
It's even a
I
meme.
still think that should be a goddamn shirt. It's just like either a Hawkwing or arm, your choice. Just tossing a fucking wallet. There's like visible arc lines. Then it's the wallet in a vent, and it says wallet status crushed with question mark. I still think that make a great shirt.
What?
Yes, if I was interested in doing apparel. Got a while before I'd even consider that, man.
Yeah, I think you'd have to be doing this thing as a full-time thing before you start doing merch.
Yeah.
No, we are doing it now.
Do I have a single one yet that's not... Hang on, do I have a single one of these that is not done? Red Kitsune had one where basically just someone took a crap in the urinal and it was there for a week.
Oh my god.
I don't know why people would do such a thing, but they did it, and that's what happened.
There's this time where I got the entire school mad at me
Oh god, what?
because of health problem.
Oh.
So, my 5th year of secondary school was pretty wild for me. That's just to say the least. Because it's when I developed for the first time my hypersensibility to light. So I needed sunglasses to walk around at all times.
Did you wear
And obviously, teenagers, when they see someone with sunglasses in the school, they're like,
Oh god.
fuck this guy, he thinks he's better than us. So that was one thing that didn't help. Then I hurt my wrist pretty bad. So bad that I still have some problem with it today. Actually, maybe you can hear that.
Jesus.
That's my wrist. Every time I move it, it makes that sound.
I was wondering what that was. Actually, I thought it was like one of your mics or something.
Nope, it's my wrist. So, the school board gave me a laptop, so I can use it in class. Now I have to walk around wearing sunglasses, and I have a laptop. Obviously, people hate you for that.
Nightmare police.
But, I mean, at the same time, I was used to the fact that, what the fuck is your baby doing?
Is it doing that weird like fucking like crawling, climbing?
Crawling, climbing, and spinning at the same time.
I know. Hawk's baby was fucking doing that too.
I don't even know what's going on. It's possessed.
Even spawn of hell.
I named my Nero. I meant to do Nero Claudius, but I forgot.
Nerd!
But yeah.
But it can't look at me and scream Padoru, Padoru. Also, I don't think we have seeds for those 2 plots.
I had seeds on me still.
Oh, I planted a few real quickly.
Injury-wise, the only stories I have are during
I just wish I could find my stupid. Go ahead. I just wish I could find my stupid.
There was also this time where I got half of the bullies in the school to, like, worship me for one stupid thing.
During senior year of high school, I was doing a dual enrollment program since junior year, and then I came back halfway through my senior year. And during my PE class, one of my PE classes, I dislocated my right knee. So that was fun. And after it healed, and I started going back doing PE classes again, I dislocated my left knee, like a week after returning to actually doing things again. And then, after that healed, like maybe a month later, we were doing softball. I dislocated my right knee again.
Oh my
So pretty much the entire half of the senior year I was back, I was either in wheelchair or crutches. I still have complication in my right knee because of it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to
I
figure
think
that
it's
out.
1,000 nightmare. I think it sells for 1,000.
There's this time I knocked out one of the girl in my class by hurling one of my classmates at her. Yeah, I picked up one of my classmates and accidentally knocked her out.
What the fuck?
With the classmate I picked up.
What the fuck? Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Is there something wrong with this door?
Yes,
I fixed it.
but
Oh my god!
yeah. So yeah, what happened is one of me and one of my classmates. By the way, that guy is like at least 4 times He's 4 times bigger than me. I was pretty small in high school. I saw them today, but that's another thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty strong. I can lift you up. I swear I can lift you up, even though you're 4 times bigger than me. He was like, I dare ya, pick me up. And so I do. Obviously, I put him on my shoulder because, well, otherwise there wouldn't be any way I could.
Should have deadlifted him and just dropped him on his fucking stomach.
Yeah, but anyway, now he was on my shoulder. And so one of the girls saw that and go, holy shit! He picked up the biggest guy in the class! And she comes running toward me. But she when she said that, she wasn't in my back. So I just turned around and the feet of the guy I picked up just went flying in her face. Knocking her out.
Jesus.
And I was like, whoops.
Whoops.
So yeah, that's how I knocked out a classmate using another classmate.
Wow.
Only real story I have is basically I was in like 6th, 7th grade, somewhere like that, and I had been having school issues like since like 3rd grade. I've been having school issues since like 1st grade, but I was having major issues 3rd plus. And it got to a point where the school system decided to keep putting me in special ed camp, which kind of pissed me off because not like I was just, they didn't know what confusional migraines were. So I end up like just getting so fed up with it that in the middle of Buffalo winter, which is like in the dead middle of Buffalo winter, it can be like 10 degrees or so, maybe lower. I leave the fucking school without a coat and basically store hop until I walk about 2 miles all the way back home. And my mom is just like freaking out because I could have gotten hypothermia. And I do have a little bit of frostbite, but apart from that, I'm fine. It was just ridiculous. Like, no normal fucking kid
Hey.
both want to do that or could do that, I think.
Well, I remember that time in high school, fifth year of high school.
Oh, strawberries.
It was what was it again? Minus 53 degrees Celsius outside.
Oh, Celsius. I forget.
It's still fucking deadly.
That's still pretty
Okay.
cold.
Oh yeah, I'm betting it's just I don't.
You don't stay outside more than 10 minutes. If
Unless
you
you're
do,
prepared.
yeah, be prepared to be facing a pretty deadly, dangerous situation with your health. And well, the bus driver was close to the school, but well, we were close to the school, but the bus driver, the bus just broke down because of the cold. It was like, well,
God.
you're gonna have to walk.
It's not great.
In that cold, no, it's not. But we were well equipped, so we did it.
Let's see. I kind of wish I could
Welcome
just,
to
like,
Canada.
wish I could find my notes. Because, God, it was the math it was like a math class, but it was like a computer science related math class. So
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
all about probabilities and discrete mathematics and logic and inference.
Yeah, I know. I'm having this class right now.
I took that
Um,
class.
Which I don't mind. I actually didn't mind it at all. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
But-
probability and all is fine, but statistics.
God!
Yeah.
My professor gave like the strangest examples. If I could just find, because I know I've got them, or I've got notes for them. I just gotta figure out where my notebook is, because I've been using that one lately for work, because it doesn't have too much in it. God, if I could find. Like, literally, it would probably make you guys either laugh or just sit there just like, what the fuck? Because they were like pseudo-violent. And it was like he was trying to keep, I guess, keep the like the topic at hand entertaining, or at least just interesting enough. But I don't know. Half the time I was sitting in his class, I was just like, what could he possibly do to just make this the weirdest example ever?
One thing
He
I
found a
remember
way.
doing in high school was like, I guess I think every high school has this story, but I think I was the one who caused it for my school. During freshman year, I found a install of Halo Combat Evolved that was just the full game,
Okay.
and pretty much by the end of the school year, every computer in the school had Halo installed on it,
Yeah, that was my high school too, dude.
and they had in between, like over the summer, they had to wipe every computer to uninstall it from all the computers.
What the
Only
fuck
for
are
it to happen again during sophomore year. Along with people just installing it on their flash drives, and then they would like play Halo during lunch in the library or something. So I like to think I caused a Halo pandemic in my school.
That's something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a lot
I
of
actually
stuff like that
didn't
at our
have that.
school.
My school wasn't really that big into gaming.
Like my school
Then
had
it
a
was, like, COD.
engineering program, so like it was pretty much just this one classroom had both like a workshop and just a dedicated computer lab for it, so you know where all the nerds were playing Halo.
Well, when I was doing my professional studies, there were two classes in IT studies. There were two classes. My class and the other class. which one of the two classes was the quote-unquote special one? My class. Our class received a special name. We were called the Phantom class.
Did no one ever show up or something?
Exactly.
Oh, well,
What?
debunked that pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, it was pretty heavy. I'd say that the majority of the time, not even half of the class was present in class. Even that one day, for an English class, no one showed up.
Oh god.
The teacher was pissed off.
I can
But-
imagine that.
The direction of the school never tried to do anything against it. For one simple reason. We broke every single record. Record of grades. Everyone in the class had like 95% plus in every subject. They were like, well, yeah, they're not coming to class, but they're freaking good. Maybe we shouldn't touch their formula. let them do as they please. So pretty much everyone, me included, finished up at this school with about just 50% attendance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, our school has a policy if you miss like a quarter of the class, you're automatically just like thrown out. And that's only if the professor keeps attendance though, which most of them do.
Yeah, well, in Canadian college it's 15%, then you're out.
Then again, this is beginning to remind me that my college was not the nicest of ones.
Yeah, mine
Like-
mine didn't really have anything like that, but it's more the lines of if you're missing your class anyway, one, you're wasting your money. But
Yeah, me
two,
too.
if you do well enough, whatever.
Yeah, our classes though, like, you had to attend because there was stuff that they were always covering that they were more than certain people didn't know. That's kind of like the thing I constantly like when people ask me like was college hard, and I tell them all about like my data structures class I had to take, which is like it was our like weed out class where it figures out, you know, that's the class that if you basically it says if you're good or not for the
Yeah.
basically the program.
Yeah.
But
Yay, data structures.
we had a professor that was teaching for the first time for that class, and it was the weed out class. Oh, that was a really bad semester for everybody.
Didn't like only a small percentage of that class pass or something? Remember to
Yes,
telling me?
so for those that didn't know, 90 students were enrolled in that class. Towards the final exam, there was about 30 people left in the class that were still registered. So it had about a 66% drop rate. And then of that 30%, only about 11 of them passed. Yeah. She actually was given some. She had to basically sit there and talk to have a discussion with the department about how to actually structure your classes.
How to structure your data structure class.
Yeah, because apparently the department was just looking at that like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, having a low pass rate isn't a good thing.
Having a low pass rate plus a high dropout rate is not good. What are you doing, and why? And like towards the end of the semester, like she had me actually like step into her office and like kind of like give her my thoughts on the class. I was like, sure, I can help with that. I was like one of the only 11 that actually passed in the class though. You should play on Xbox. I used to have an Xbox. I actually used to play on Xbox 360, but I kind of got out of consoles mostly since consoles do kind of
Suck.
they don't. I mean, they don't suck.
They're a marketing-
Their hardware is like 2 years behind most modern PCs. The only reason you buy a console is for
It's for the
exclusives,
exclusivity.
which
Well,
is bullshit
that
anyway.
too. But like the reason,
Not Nintendo games.
like there's the whole like my whole stance on like PC versus console is like with PC you can get the top of the line of everything. Sure, it's expensive as heck, but everything looks freaking amazing because
It's only
way more
expensive because of
advanced.
Bitcoin.
And the best part of
But
it,
that's the graphics.
you
bit.
can use your PC for other things other than gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's got a lot more functionality for a PC, but with a console, the thing that I like about it, if you don't have the money to be able to upgrade your PC, all the games for the console are basically optimized for it, quote unquote optimized.
Yeah, it's more optimized for console than for.
I mean, if you
I'm
have
gonna just
like,
take a recent example. Destiny 2 on console will take like 2 minutes to load your fucking inventory.
but if you were to pay the same amount of money for a like that you would do for a console for a PC, like back then, it may not have been able to run it because the memory would have not been able to handle it. Because there's only you have to take shortcuts when you don't have the money for it. So it's like it turns into a can I play this game? Is my system capable of handling it? You know, with consoles is like it should be able to handle it.
And then you have things like fucking Nier Automata, which
The
might be able to run, but it doesn't because Nier Automata is optimized stupidly.
yeah, no, that's what happens when you
Yeah.
port from console to PC. It's just hot garbage. And
Well, I did
like,
play Nier on PC.
Nier's a damn good game, but
Oh yeah.
it's hit or miss if you get it to work on your PC. And they never fix it.
No, you can't play.
Did they not
Final
fix the
Fantasy
PC porting for it
No.
VII. You can't play Final Fantasy VII, the original Final Fantasy VII, without being online.
too? That is the other problem I have with like
Japan
consoles
developers
now.
fucking it. A lot of the problem with console ports comes from Japanese developers because like they've never fucking done PC ports. It's like look at Monster Hunter World. That you know how they implemented a mouse and keyboard? They emulate a joystick with the mouse controls. They had to fix that in a recent patch. It took them like a month.
Well,
Also, getting to play online was a fucking mess.
Okay, so to play online, and this is just in general for Monster Hunter World, how it's designed, but when you're playing the
It was
story,
adventures.
when you're playing story in Monster Hunter World online with a friend, you both have to get to a certain point in the story mission to where a cutscene plays. And then you have to either one of you has to leave the mission and then join the friend, or both of you back out of the mission and then host the mission again as a co-op lobby. Because
Yeah,
you can't view the cutscene at the same time. There's reasons.
Yeah, and there was this bug where there was just no available server space.
Yeah, because they didn't expect such a huge launch on PC. Connectivity was just really shite. Get disconnected all the time.
Yeah.
like,
Then
why
you-
do you need fucking online for the original Final Fantasy VII PC?
Because
There's-
fucking DRM, that's why.
I still.
They want to make sure you bought the fucking game. You know, the game that came out on the fucking PS1. Somehow it's still relevant today.
Well, it's to prevent people from cracking it, which at some point it's understandable, but yeah.
You know,
I still
DRM will
find
just
it
punish
really
your...
funny.
Like, more than anything, DRM punishes the people who buy the game more than the people who pirate the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the thing is, you don't even have to buy their copy of Final Fantasy VII. You can get a Final Fantasy VII ISO for free and just play it via emulation. You don't even fucking need the game. I'm
Yeah.
giving them my money because I support Squaresoft. Or
Now that's where you
Square
first went
Enix
wrong.
or whatever.
That's where
Yeah,
you
oh
first
yeah,
went
I know
wrong.
they're squads, but still, they were my first fucking gaming people. Like, I played Final Fantasy and Chrono Cross before, like, damn near everything.
Yeah, that was when they made good games, and not games like Deus Ex, fucking Mankind Divided.
I have people saying that game's not bad.
No, that is
it's
fun.
good. The problem with it is that you feel like you get to the climax of the story and then the game just ends.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't fucking Halo 2 do that?
And the bosses
Halo 2
were
was a
pretty bad.
sequel bait, whereas Mankind Divided was more of, alright, we're reaching the climax of the story, we're unveiling who all the bad guys are, and then the game ends.
that was just they didn't finish it.
They didn't finish it, like, I guess Square Enix rushed them or something, but yeah, they never finished it, and there was no DLC, and the series has been shelved. Or
I guess
To
you
be
could say,
determined.
what a shame.
I guess you could say he never asked for this.
fucking Human Revolution,
Yeah.
fucking amazing game. Mankind Divided
Whoa,
is pretty
minute.
alright, and then just ends.
Oh Jesus!
Human Revolution was good, but the bosses were fucking atrocious.
And they had to fix the
One of
bosses.
One of my favorite things was the like I think it's the second to last boss, the actual like it wasn't the big dude or the girl, it was like
Mannequin
the mannequin one, because I figured out how to cheese it, and oh my god, it made me laugh every single time I did it. All you'd have to do is wait till he mantled over something, and then when he did that, you'd do the takedown, and it's one hit kill. And it was one of the most broken things that I think I've ever found in a game. It just made me
Yeah.
laugh because I was like, well, I don't have to fight him. Let's just wait till he does that, and then dead.
And it's sad because the way this boss was fought out is pretty nice. Basically, he knows what upgrades you have, and he has the same upgrades and uses them in a way that counters the way you play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was really hard to do on a pacifist run.
Hell yeah.
I actually managed to get that achievement. I was still just like, that was really difficult for me. Also, Kobe, look in this chest.
Oh boy, chest.
The purple one.
Oh
The food chest.
boy.
It's that day.
Money!
Big money, big prizes.
Time to
Yeah, like,
like, the buffer.
What am I like? It's really funny when you can figure out how to kind of cheat some of the game exploit or game mechanics just to kind of create like an exploit, although it's kind of fair because it's still something the game lets you do.
Yeah.
There's a very thin line between when it's exploit versus like actual game
There's
mechanics.
Chicken Red. I think we changed it from Chicken Red. Here you are. How about that? This is close enough, right? Red Kitsune. I bet you probably forgot we have a chicken named after you. Just like Mikey. Yeah, like, I could still sit here and talk about all the dumb exploits I know in Fallout 4 just because of how stupid it is. I don't use them anymore, but I didn't think about it till I was playing Frost, like the Frost mod. And I guess there's like, I don't think the mod guy realizes I could just do this. Something I found that was absolutely hilarious in Frost is there's a scenario, or there's a certain area in the map where there's this like minigun installation, like it's actually a minigun turret that's been like built in the world where you can actually, it's like the Vertibird turret.
Yeah.
But you can get off it anytime you wanted to. If you press the right sequence of buttons while on that mount, you could basically rip the chainsaw, or not the chainsaw, the minigun off the mount, although the minigun's still there, so you have your own version of the minigun, and you can repeat this process
Oh boy.
multiple times. So then you can go to the one town that exists, sell the minigun for whatever you want. It breaks the game's economy because miniguns are actually really freaking valuable because guns are ridiculously powerful in that game mode. But I think that was not necessarily his fault too. I don't know. I will say though, Frost is a very good mod, and it's also very terrifying when you're in an area full of ghouls.
Oh my god.
Because the only way to kill ghouls in Frost is to headshot them.
Well, long live the minigun.
Well,
Who needs to aim when you can?
who needs to aim when you can just shoot some more bullets?
Exactly.
See, the problem with people running at you, so you're not putting enough bullets downrange. Thankfully, 900 bullet per
Yes, I
minute
am.
gun can fix that.
Yes, I am talking about Frost Survival, Red. What's the thing that makes me, like, that bothers me the most about Frost Survival is I'm sitting there's like half of my builds that I do for survival mode don't work. It's like you can't go sneaky, you can't go the survivalist build because it just kind of ruins you regardless. Firmly grasp it.
What's that green thing on the beach?
Free worms. Free bait. They make bait.
Well, I just go to the sewers.
The other thing I don't like about one thing I actually don't like about Frost though, I'd be sitting there trying to raid one installation in the overworld. It usually is like the hallucinogen place, because I'm like, oh cool, there's a bunch of people attacking each other. I don't have to do like I can do like maybe a quarter of the amount of combat that I would need to there. The problem with that is there's one enemy in the game that has power, or in that area that has power armor and a random weapon.
I think I've heard this story before.
This weapon could. Oh, I also have a lot of like this. You've also probably heard the story that I mentioned about the explosion in the car, but I'll talk about that one in a second because I don't think Sticky and Vegan have heard it.
God, everyone has a fucking car explosion story in Fallout.
Oh no, you'll like this one. You'll like this one. But anyway, this enemy can have power armor and a random weapon. That random weapon does not exclude any type of random weapon. I had one time where he had a Gauss rifle, and another time he had a Fat Man. This is Hallucinogen Inc., where it's basically hallways, and he shoots a Fat Man. I've also had one where he had the Broadsider. I've never died to a cannon in Fallout because Broadsider is a unique weapon that only you get. I've never been terrified of a Revolutionary era weapon in Fallout 4.
It's because you've never been on the receiving end of it.
Exactly. I do plan to do a playthrough. There's a lot of people that want me to do Frost. Will I be able to complete the game? I don't know, because I've yet to actually manage to survive long enough. I think the longest amount of time I've been able to successfully play through that game, I think, is to level 20. And then I still run out of resources. I do have a few other mods to kind of, like, curve things a bit more in my favor, but I still have to work for them. Like, Frost disables the ability to farm, so food becomes harder to get outside of hunting. You don't want to go hunt a lot because radiation kills you quicker. Also, you only have about 100 health. So you die very quickly. And leveling up gives you 1 point of health.
Well,
Yeah, it's great.
it's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing, but
Marginally.
So what I did is I got a mod that allows farming to come back into the game, but you have to seriously work for it. It's already hard enough finding the fruits that you would need for like the plants like moot fruit, carrots, corn, but you need to find 5 of those. You need to have a shovel for it. You have to have, I think, a bunch of fertilizer and I think a few other ingredients, and you'll actually be able to then put down just one crop. So it's one of those you really have to work for it to pay off.
But
you
then
seen
it just
the
grows
game that
back.
gives you a broadsider with a 2-shot? I'd rather not think about a broadsider with 2-shot legendary capability because that is terrifying.
Sounds amazing.
There was this time in Fallout 4 where, for some reason, Carlos Brahmin was now free Brahmin, invading every single house in Sanctuary.
Oh, it's a mod. Okay.
No, it's a
Oh
bug.
no, no, I'm talking Red. But yeah, yeah, that one I've had before. Like the house that my character lived in, it constantly invade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was one Brahmin, that's really...
I posted that photo on my to a buddy of mine, and she sat there and was like, "I didn't know you were playing Animal Crossing." I was like, "What?"
Had,
She simply just says, "Oh look, just imagine the Brahmin's Tom Nook just sitting there. I'm here about the rent." Blocking the front door. But yeah,
I've had Brahmin on top of my roof before.
it's called
Oh,
Pound.
you and me both.
Yeah, Brahmin on the roof is also something that's very common.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things that happens in Fallout 4 is when you're like walking towards where the police headquarters is for the Brotherhood of Steel until third one gets there. Thanks, game. Thanks for walking half that. Because when I'd walk over to that area, a car, like every now and then, a car would just fall from the sky, and I'd just be like, "Welcome to Fallout."
Welcome to the Bethesda game.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, the car story that I was mentioning. Kobe, you've heard this, I believe.
Probably.
However, Sticky and Vegan have not. So I'm playing Frost. I'm trying to get to Hallucinogen headquarters. And this goes on the list of ways I did not expect to die in Fallout 4. And I'm making it there. There's just one street I have to cross. There's a bunch of fighting going on. I don't know what the factions are because I don't pay attention because I'm trying to keep my distance without drawing attention. I hear an explosion go off, and the first thing I see is a bunch of physics freaking out. And before I know it, a car goes flying down the street, hits me in the face, and I die to physics.
Yeah, the physics. I've had a situational physics deaths in both Skyrim and Fallout, and it's just ridiculous every time.
Most incidents involving a death with a car is you accidentally tapping one of the cars, or like just touching the car.
So stupid.
It's because
Or,
those cars, any
bring
cars with an
Freaking
explosion,
life mine.
any cars with the ability to explode still have the ability to kind of be moved, and because of that, physics still applies to them. So when you touch it, there's also the chance that it's still technically falling, and because it's been falling, it builds up that
Oh god.
Momentum.
that so-called momentum, and because you touch it and it budges a little bit, it considers that as a contact or collision with you, and kills you. That's the sole reason why most people die to the car.
Yep.
I don't know what it is about Bethesda games, but like for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim, it seems like the longer you have a save file, the glitchier things get.
No, I haven't noticed that with 4. I know that I definitely noticed that with New Vegas.
But like for
New
whatever
Vegas,
reason,
once
just
you have like
the longer you start playing the game, like as you get later and later, things just start freaking out more and more.
Yeah.
yeah, like
And I don't know if
when
that's
play
just
New
like a
Vegas,
hindsight thing or what.
When I play New Vegas, though, what I only do is I do an autosave and a manual save file. Only 2 save files per game, because more than that causes problems. Don't have it if you jump on the car. Yeah, that's because when you're jumping on the car, you're on top of it. It's falling down. The physics is downward, not upward.
Unless you really somehow fuck up something, in which case the physics can be upwards. I've had to do it before.
That's dead in the room. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
like getting hit by a giant. Skyrim. Physics upward.
The only other
Skyrim
like
space
really
program.
But yeah, as of I think thanks to Frost, no, not Frost. Thanks to how many times I've played through Fallout 4, I could probably say that just about anything in the game has killed me, and I am not kidding.
What about a corpse?
Yeah, I've been killed by a corpse.
Okay, and not a robot.
It was one of those scenarios where it was the undead corpse. You can't kill it because it's dead, but it's also alive, so it's doing things.
Oh, so it's like one of those vibrating corpses?
No, it's the one. Like, have you not seen this one? It's the one like usually it happens with
floating guts and shit.
No. It's like it's one of the. There's a very very low chance. Oh my! Wait, why? Right, why? There's a low chance when you play Fallout 4 and you headshot something that the game registers it as a death, but also considers as not a kill. So what happens is you have a corpse that you can loot, but you can also it moves around as if it's still alive. The problem is if it's a hostile enemy, it still shoots at you, and the damage is still it's still being calculated. So I've had times where the undead corpse shoots me to death. What about your own building? Oh, I've done that before. Trust me, I've like concrete has interesting physics sometimes. I'll just leave it at that.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah, concrete for some reason it has the same problems that cars do. But yeah, I have been killed by just about any enemy, every single mob in the game at this point, except for I guess I can't consider every single existing essential character. But every single considered hostile enemy I've been killed by. Yes, that means rad roaches. Yes, that means rad stags. I've actually been executed by a rad stag.
Execute.
Yes. Yes. It took me by complete surprise, and because when you play on survival with melee, melee basically, in early levels, is a one-hit kill. And it was one of those, like, glowing rad stags, which is actually hostile.
Like albino. I've never actually
Not the albino. Glowing and albino are both actually hostile, but glowing's the ones you usually encounter in the earlier
Yeah, I
levels.
had this mod that
Egg Festival.
That's today. It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
yeah, I had this mod that basically added way more trees because nuclear fallout or like at the time fallout takes place, it would actually be a desolate wasteland. And one of the things it did was it added like animals everywhere, and right as you exit the vault, there's a fucking albino rad stag. Even like touch a rad stag near it, it like will attack you and kill you. And it's unlevel. So like
Oh boy!
you will not
What a...
survive.
I survived! Fucking antlers through the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I can ever say, like, I was actually, like, surprised when I played through the Fallout Survival on stream was the one encounter I had where I was, like, basically, like, melee range with the Deathclaw, and I lived. It was like, the only time I was ever, like, actually amazed. I was like, holy hell, how did I survive this? But, I think one of my personal favorite things about Fallout 4 was the whole settlement thing, because there was days when I'd be absolutely bored, and when I'd load up one of my old save files and sit there in one of my settlements that isn't really occupied and figure out how to kill myself in the settlements. I had a lot of fun with that.
You?
Oh no, I was just curious as to how deadly the settlement stuff could be if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Like obviously all the traps can kill you, but some of the things, like you can be like doors, if you're not careful enough, can kill you.
Yeah, that's physics.
But that's the game, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's the game. I'm not surprised. Exactly.
Yeah.
Any kind of ballistic weapon trap can still trigger mines and grenades that you place down. So if you stack them in the wrong place or have it going in the wrong area, it will absolutely detonate it. So, like for example, my test for that was taking a nuka mine, putting it near a flamethrower trap, and seeing if it set it off. You'd be surprised because that's actually happened to people before, and I've seen at least one instance where it's happened. What about a box? Are there any boxes?
You see, Makalo, if you hold Nuka bottle next to mine, you will not make it explode for fear of death.
Yeah. One of the things I find absolutely
Oh my
hilarious is the
god,
junk.
there's so much grass.
I guess technically, now that I think about it, because the junk mortar exists, you can kill yourself with anything in the game.
Yeah.
Because all you gotta do is basically launch that junk, or load the junk mortar, power it, and then fire that off, and just have it land on you. That'll kill you.
Yep.
So yes, you can. I guess you could technically be killed by a safety cone.
Well, can you put a mini nuke in the junk mortar?
Yes, but I don't think those particular items can kill you.
Ah.
I think because I don't know.
Blood
Ammo
trauma.
is a weird. What was that? Hold up. Did that just happen? I swore I just saw Oski take off to the north.
Might have happened.
I'm checking my feed now.
Fucking outside cats are crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh god, it did happen. I did catch that. Holy crap.
also, Hawk, your kid can survive an axe attack.
Good enough.
Hello, police. Hello, police.
Yes, this is the common officer.
Oh yes, I just like to report an attempted murder.
The house suddenly eating sounds just everywhere.
I ate pepper poppers. Bye bye.
Pepper, pepper.
Why is there money going?
Apparently,
Who's
ate like
doing
50
what?
About bait.
Oh, you bought bait. Okay.
Oh hey, we reached the 1 mil mark, boys.
Yay!
Yeah, and we're holding too, relatively. At least until we buy something. Starfruit's ready.
God.
Well, speaking of buying something,
No, because I bought another harvest worth already, so.
no.
Quack.
Because Ducky.
Oh, you bought another duck because Ducky. But there's already a duck called because Ducky.
Whoops, the wrong shop. Quack. Oh, come on. I already seen that.
But yeah, there's like, what's really funny about Fallout 4 is the fact that it can be like one of the dumbest games you can ever play, while at the same time it can be also one of the most rage-inducing games you ever play. Because so many things can happen and you can't control it. Like, my personal favorite thing that I've seen happen was, there was a bunch of mines. Like, you know how you have to meet up with the Minutemen
Yeah.
before you can take Castle sometimes, or unless you do it solo? Which I don't usually suggest for people who are playing on survival. Because melee is very dangerous. I had one time where I had to clear mines, and there was one that was in a position I couldn't reach it. So I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna shoot it, because if they step on it and trigger it, it'll hurt them. And I want to keep them alive. So I go and shoot it, and I didn't think about what would happen later. So I go through all the Minutemen dialogue that I'm supposed to, and they're doing the whole, let's go get the castle taken and stuff. They do this whole, like, prep, or like, pep session that they usually do, I don't know. And they start running off to the castle. However, what I didn't realize was the mine damaged the truck engine enough that it basically set it on fire. And so as soon as three of the guys got, three of them just standard Minutemen went to get in position, it exploded, killing all three of them. So it was just me and Preston.
Fucking idiots.
It did like the whole, like,
Another set of
Call of Duty scream. Did like the whole Call of Duty screaming moment where like everyone's charging and the explosion goes off and just like kills half of them. And you're just like, well, that was great.
Can you tell me again why you need blue jazz in your fridge?
Lucky Lunch.
Okay.
You're
Like
keeping
jazz.
in your fridge. Oh my.
Smooth Jazz will be deployed in 5, 4.
All your fridges are full.
I only have one fridge.
Yeah, but your 2 chests you've added are full.
They're not fridges though.
Yeah, the coolers.
Kobe.
But they're
That's not how
full.
this works.
I'm sure wood makes a
Oh.
good insulator.
No,
I guess
seriously,
you want to
they are
send-
full.
I know. I've been going to the mines and stuff. I don't know what I can. I'll look and see what I can make.
Can make algae soup.
I'm not gonna like spin the entire. Oh god, I have one seed that I didn't place somewhere. I gotta find it.
Or behind a tree or something.
That one, got it. Right behind the tree. You're right. So yeah, now we have another set of that going. How is the? We've only been going for like 10 days. Really? Oh hey, look, they're silvers already. Did he increase the speed? Because I swear this isn't as fast as it's supposed to go. Maybe it increases by some kind of a factor with each tier.
Yeah,
'Cause
each
technically
tier
it's going-
takes longer.
Yeah, because it's going in a gold tier now. Let me see how long it's supposed to be. the actual day is supposed to be. Here we go. Wine. That's not. Oh, that's keg. I need cask. Alright, so here we are.
I already have
Silver
those
Star.
released.
Silver Star is apparently 14 days. I guess we've had that going for 14 days at least already. The Gold Star is double that, so it's power roll basically.
Great power rolls.
What's that recipe that gives you magnetism?
Gives you what? Magnetism?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that one actually. I think I know that one. Let me double check it. I think it's the Miner Street. Can I have my kitchen?
No.
No. I think it's Miner Street.
Yep. Sugar, cave, carrot, milk.
Should we go check if there's any more restaurant things I can get? You know, it's sad. I've played Fallout as many times as I had. I've never actually used the jump jet.
The junk jet shit.
It's really terrible.
It's
It's funny. It's really terrible.
it's funny, though. That's half the reason why I would use any weapon in the game.
Shoot people with
Because it's
teddy
funny.
bears.
Yes.
Money.
What you're supposed
Fans.
to do. Here's how you're supposed to use it. You use the World Series 2287 bat. You home run bat an enemy with using bats. And then you disable bats, quickly switch the jump jet with some random thing filled into it, and hit the guy in the air like you're skeet shooting.
I made 27 minus 3.
And if you have it, one thing I will say that's absolutely hilarious to do is vatsing, is just using vats in general with the freaking bat. Because if you make someone go flying, because of how freaking melee vats works, you freaking warp to them. Even if that means they're like 500 feet in the air.
You know,
And if
melee
you're not
vats
careful-
is fucking amusing as shit, and that's why I love doing it.
Nothing
every time.
personnel,
Yeah.
kid.
It's like,
Um,
yeah, exactly. When you're doing stealth, you just teleport up behind them. Shank, teleport, shank, teleport, shank.
I've had I was watching.
Shindeiru.
I told my buddy about the home run that bat, and he started
shit.
using it
Oh,
a
shit.
lot because it's hilarious. You've got like 2 minutes. You're fine. But no. Stop it.
Nothing personnel, kid.
But anyway, what I was trying to say was, I watched my buddy start using it a lot, and he started doing it with VATS. He had 2 back-to-back instances where the minor chance to send an opponent flying procced. So the enemy went way up into the air. Of course, because he's using VATS, he just warps to him. He kills him in midair. They both crater. It was probably the most amusing death I've seen in Fallout 4 for a long time. The only one that even comes close to it is the mutually assured destruction with Swan. That I had using 19 frag mines and like 5 cryo mines. Because I thought I had enough explosions to make Michael Bay
Hey,
proud.
I'm done.
Which you did.
Whoops.
All my skills are level 10. Fucking time to sleep in all day.
Sticky's just like accidentally teleporting behind people. To the point where he does and he's like, whoops.
Whoops. Nothing personal, kid.
Whoops, didn't mean to.
So
It's
we
like
had
the-
the egg festival today.
Yes. It's like that
Then
one
my
old
kid
video.
just teleported.
It's like that one video where the guy's like, could like destroy you or something. I don't remember what the line is. The guy starts running away and he's like, no, wait! I didn't mean it! That line. Oh my gosh, Kobe. How many rhubarbs did you buy?
Yes.
Yes. This is how I get answers from Kobe.
Yes.
The question isn't even yes or no. It's just yes. It's like half the time when we sit there and ask each other, how'd you do the thing? Very carefully. Rage water. That's just the daily life of gaming with Kobe. I just picked up a garlic. I meant to get the truffle oil.
Boopity boop boop.
I'm more than certain that if you have like a full team of 4 people on the farm, like getting the four candles is like a joke.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. There's actually no challenge at all.
Thought it would have been an individual thing, but nope. It's all cumulative, and it's just Snoresville.
Yeah. You're at farm.
Oh, I see part of the reason why I'm filling up on stuff. When you're farming, I just want the standard quality. I don't need the silver and gold stars.
That's what I've
Unless it's the only thing you can get.
We need it for cooking.
Higher quality ingredients aren't necessarily important in cooking because they don't actually impact it whatsoever.
Better ingredients.
They should. I think it would be pretty neat if they did, but that's a weird calculation they'll have to figure out. Yeah. So, like, really the only thing we could do for to help us a bit... Strawberries, goddammit. You watch this... Probably one of the... I'm gonna assume dumbest... I have strawberries in 2 different areas now.
Egg festival!
But, do you watch one of the dumbest death battle videos? I haven't watched a death battle in forever.
right.
They're just... I don't know. Maybe it's just not the stuff I'm looking for. This is not the content you were looking for. You can go about your business. Go along. Hi, Pam. You can go about your business, Pam. She's just booking it.
Why?
You don't actually get anything.
Yeah.
Buy all the strawberry seeds.
This ain't our first year, boy. I'm buying shit.
Flamingo and plush bunny!
Well, you buy all the fucking strawberry seeds then. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. How many do we need?
I don't know, fill 9x9, so 9 times 24.
I would say grab 96. And that's good enough.
I'm being surrounded by children.
96, that's just...
That you are, Sticky.
That's
We're
4
just
plots.
running like a Satan circle.
I have 100.
Whatever 9 times 24 is by that amount.
9
I have
times
100.
24. You want that much?
Yeah.
You want 216.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Profits.
We have
I don't think we need that
216.
Gonna be going into the egg fest and be like,
That's what the kids are doing to Sticky right now. Oh Jesus, we just teleported.
Alright. Everyone's split up, gang.
I take the left side.
See, I'm the one with the worst advantage right now. You guys are all in decent starting directions. I'm like in the dead center of all of you.
Box them in.
We can't. There's no play. You can't.
Yeah, I'll take the left side. I'm gonna go graveyard.
That means I'm gonna go to the left. That gives me like nothing.
You have a few of them.
Ah!
Charge!
Got one. What 2?
I got 3.
3,
I got 4.
4.
Can't grab the one in the truck. 'Cause it's just
5.
his truck.
6. Maru, please. Maru just body blocked me. Oh gosh.
that's my girl.
7.
Damn.
Oh, that's Jazz. What the fuck?
Man, we cleaned
That's
this place
Jazz.
out.
That's Jazz. What? She's hiding in a bush.
Creep.
I thought that was an egg because it looked like the shape. It was just her shoulder.
Wow.
Actually,
Yeah, it's not
she's
new one.
like- Why?
Kobe!
I've been bamboozled by Jazz.
Hey, we tied.
Who tied?
You and me. We
Oh,
got
I just
1,000
died.
gold.
Oh
So,
wow!
so
I-
far, the best one between all four of us is actually Kobe.
Yeah, because I won the fishing tournament.
No? We had a tie.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there was a tie, and I didn't get.
okay,
I mean,
so we
the,
tied.
the,
but
the egg hunt. You won. You and I had a tie in the first egg hunt. Now you had a tie with Todd.
I never even came
You're the
close
best
to that
at,
fishing
egg
tournament.
hunting.
Because I kept picking up Jojo Cola and freaking algae.
You found the hole with all the fucking trash in it.
Yeah.
I would
Of
have
course I
won
find that.
because my bar hit the very top right when the timer went down.
Yeah, me
Oh, hi.
too.
So was it the charcoal curd. Every time.
Don't plant them. Plant them next year.
Year?
Yeah. Because they take a little bit to grow. It's just a waste if you plant them this year.
Go.
I wonder how many people. I wonder how many people have done this.
God damn it.
Go away.
Hooray.
I still don't mind. So that's how it happened. Meme video. Also, I have truffle. Like, there's a lot of truffle oil just sitting in it. Flamingo, why? Hi, Oski. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? Kobe has to work.
Nah, I don't have to do
That's
shit.
not a state of weather. You can't fool me.
Nah, it's either work or no work. That's the weather. Ding.
Ding. Professor done.
Not what I meant to do.
Not what you meant to do, huh?
Sure.
Oh man. Already halfway through this season. Gosh.
Yeah, we go fast.
We're going faster, probably because we don't have to sit here and just like figure out what to do with ourselves.
Efficiency.
Well, you can't really be more efficient than. I mean, I guess you could. You could just do all one thing.
Yeah.
But
Efficiency
diversity
was
is good
fun.
for cooking. It's like you
Yeah.
could be the most efficient person, but you can't cook anything.
Not me.
Or you could be diverse and not as efficient and be able to cook just about anything you want.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay,
Fuck you
seriously,
on
I
both.
really just love sleeping on the floor.
Good for your back.
Yeah,
Is it
but
though?
it's a baby.
I mean, you do realize how like toddler beds work, right? They're purposely like that. They don't want the neck to get messed up. I got spaghetti. Gus got me spaghetti.
You.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Which reminds me.
Oh boy, pickled artichoke.
You little
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
No!
Ferrero would
There.
like to try.
no one touched your spaghetti. It's just spaghetti. Spaghetti.
5!
You can't place them there.
What, the spaghetti?
No, he's trying to place the sign where my place was, or where I put his. That's Kobe's. That's a bomb. Okay, so what now? Oh, I have 19 frozen geos. I should probably do something about that.
No. Oh no. I freaking love that. That sound Knuckles make. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My fucking favorite thing is the Knuckles and Knuckles mod for Sega Genesis Classics.
And Knuckles.
It's just such all the
Yes.
music is just so.
You still bother me about the fact that you added the freaking and Knuckles mod in Starbound. Starbound and Knuckles. Ugh. There were things I did not ask for. That was one of them.
What the and Knuckles meme?
And Knuckles. No one needs it.
But he showed us the way.
No, that's Ugandan Knuckles. It's a different thing.
He showed us the way.
It's like comparing Sonic and Knuckles is the same thing. That's not how it works. It's not how any of it works.
They know the way
No.
to find the
So
queen.
I have 24. I've,
Excuse me.
what?
What did you do?
Is it the bomb sign?
No, your baby was like corkscrewing on the ground.
Yeah, he loves to do that.
Insert
Got
gas,
a
gas,
bomb!
gas that MP4.
He's got a bomb.
Oh my god, that was such a stupid thing. God, that movie was the weirdest thing.
Oh, the
The
Mario Bros.
like the
movie.
Mario Bros.
yeah, yeah. We don't talk about that movie.
Or like the bomb.
Oh my god,
actual
trees.
Thing, and everyone's terrified of
Oh
it.
god, trees.
Is it the desert?
It's the desert.
Did you fucking take my rock and then replace it with a sign of a rock?
What?
It's like I owe you one rock.
That sounds like a really good investment in time.
Your actual rock's behind your house. I was gonna see if you noticed, but your actual rock's behind your house.
Rock.
Right.
A sign with a rock.
I replaced his pile of rocks with a sign of a pile of rocks.
That's actually really funny. Oh my god, trees. You were not kidding. My science experiment is working out for us. It's time to work on foraging.
It's time to fucking upgrade your axe to iridium.
Give me more money.
We have money.
I know. I'm joking.
Joke
We
sucks.
still need to
The
overflow
joke
the
sucks. We're actually under 1 million. We need more.
We need more money.
Anything for the right price of oil.
Knock
Seriously,
knock,
I need-
it's the American
I
Army.
I need oil because my Azure Lane fleet is struggling.
That's what microtransactions are for.
Azure Lane is actually probably the most chill with it.
Yeah, but that's what microtransactions are for.
Discount.
That and Gatcha.
Gotcha.
No, like, I'm not kidding, Kobe.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Same.
It's scary how, like, nice that game has been about it.
Was the charcoal kiln? No.
I feel like the biggest project I
Yeah,
could do.
Flamingo is now making charcoal. Don't like it?
Like, I have a massive project I could do right now, but I've decided not to, and I'm just gonna say what it was.
Okay then.
Which was to slowly replace everything in Sticky's room with a sign of what it was.
Oh yeah. Next thing you know, I'm gonna do that with your baby.
What?
What?
I'm gonna do that with your baby.
What?
I mean, it's not really helping me whatsoever in this game. It's just kind of there.
You're a terrible father.
I mean,
What? This is the only game.
Space and time.
This is the only game. It doesn't help. It's not real life. I actually would care in real life. Why do I feel like Kobe's doing the thing I was telling him that I was going to do, but I didn't do it because I'm not wanting to do it? The Sticky is currently dying.
Yeah.
You're doing the thing, aren't you?
Maybe.
Why am I not surprised? It's you, after all.
Did you put a plant on?
He
What?
did. He did.
What the fuck?
See, I made mine sensible and placed my chest in drawers. I don't know if you've seen my house. House looks good.
Well, mine's the same way. It's just not fully furnished. I just don't know what to put wherever I want it.
I even have a trophy of a fish.
Where's my bird?
I don't know.
I want my bird.
What? It's right there.
Hey, I didn't take it. That wasn't me. That.
We're just starting to replace people's belongings with pictures of
The
belongings.
bird.
Hey, it wasn't me. Legitimately, that one was
Hey,
me.
Atomic Nuke.
No, it was Kobe.
Wait, aren't you the one that had like the actual like Nuke from Modern Warfare 2 profile picture? Or am I getting people confused here?
It's back here.
Oh god. Did that all? When did it ring? Thank you.
But right your house.
Found it.
Thank you.
See, Kobe did it.
Did he though?
Oh god, Kobe. This is so dumb. I love it.
There we go.
Usually I'm the guy that thinks of like the totally dumb things. Like the
Where's the
hammer.
furniture? You want to in the
Did you
plant?
replace- Did you replace the furniture too? There's the picture of a sofa. Please tell me you could take this sign and put a picture of the TV there.
I owe you one sofa.
I owe you one plasma TV. I'm gonna feeling I'm gonna come back in my house. It's just signs. Yeah, I can already tell. This is what I get.
We have fun here.
I'm busy getting all the trees chopped down in the desert. I'm currently sitting on almost about the 800 wood. My foraging has probably leveled up at least once. Which is one of the skills I actually need to level up. God. Please don't replace the starfruit plants. Have soil on those.
That would be the fucking oh my god tier level prank. Holy shit. It's like all the plants are gone. They're just replaced with pictures.
Pictures of the, just the picture of the fruit.
I mean, at this point, you might as well do like the whole take a screenshot of someone's Windows desktop and just
I used to do
make
that all the
background
time
picture.
when I was
I
in
love
school.
doing that as a prank, and everyone hated it.
I used to do that all the time in high school. That or like,
Oh, I did too.
what I'd do was take a screenshot, rotate the window, take a
But the
screenshot of
only-
that, and then rotate it again.
The only other thing I would
Wait,
do
you were just
is-
taking a screenshot and putting it.
Oh,
no, no.
wait,
What
wait,
we
so you
did-
flip the monitor, take a screenshot. Wait, no. Oh.
No. What we did is
Oh.
because on many iteration of Windows, what you can do is Alt and arrow key,
I gotta go assess
and
the
it
damage.
changed the direction of the screen.
How bad is the damage?
Very bad.
Oh, not that bad, actually. It's actually not that bad. It's just like a few things.
Just a handful.
Yeah. Where did you... Oh, you just put it in the chest here. I see.
We have fun here.
Yes, you do.
What fuck too?
This will be the sign chest.
And everyone wondered why we ran out of wood.
running out of wood because pranks.
At least it saves the orientation that these items were in. You took one of the box lamps! And the scarecrow. Well, I don't really care about the scarecrow.
Oh no.
Was that the guy from Half-Life?
Oh no.
Yes, I'm assuming it was.
No. It's Knuckles.
Oh. It sounds like the dude from frickin' one of the civilian dudes from Half-Life.
Oh no.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh god.
Don't say.
Thought you were about to start playing something from like Anonymous or something. What?
We starved 2018, fam.
Right then.
Stardew, please. I'm just gonna die like the whole rest of the stream. Don't mind.
Actually, you know what? I want to make sure people understand what this is supposed to be. There. Welcome to Sign of Signs. You only Night of Nights music can play here.
I was about to say.
I thought that was a shriveled up plant, but no, it's just the frickin' chicken off the coop thing.
Oh, you should check the names of the,
Did you change the name of something?
maybe.
Also, I just like to point out the fact that I didn't level up in foraging, even though I cut down that many trees.
And leveling up foraging sucks.
Bring out your dead!
Holy shit, rhubarb.
Hey, it wasn't my idea to plant all that.
I mean, it's because it all came up at once. It's just like,
Coconut.
What?
should have installed the mod to where we can harvest crops with the scythe.
Nah.
Or the tractor mod.
Wanted one.
Alright, let's
Yeesh.
calculator.
I swear to God, if this turns into an ancient...
264. Slamming berries.
You put sign in the doorway of my house.
Yes. I'm actually picking these up.
Tonight we dine at the mess hall! I mean hell!
Ah.
Oh, I screwed that up!
To my special kitty.
Shit, what an
Thanks, Blitzy. Oh,
Well, I
like
don't have to
potato.
go that way anyway, jokes.
Don't want to eat potato.
Get out of here, Rock.
Oh my god. So, Robin and Demetrius are having an argument. Because Robin told Demetrius
Oh,
to go get
right.
fruits.
Better not have actually fucking taken my cane.
And well, he brought back tomatoes.
Fuck, where's my keg?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give my keg back, I had two.
I don't have it on me, actually.
What the You replaced my keg with a sign with a keg, and now you don't.
This is how we troll each other now.
Somehow, I don't believe you. Just the theory.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, Hawk,
Okay,
you want a
good.
good way of leveling your
Leveling my what?
foraging?
I mean, I know several ways to level it.
Go to the ancient forest. It's actually the fastest way.
The quickest, okay. And that is one of the quicker ways, aside from cutting down massive amounts of trees, which I think gives you like 12 points or so.
By the way, the stump doesn't give you EXP. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, I know this tree's actual stomp doesn't. Just cutting down the tree in general does.
Actually, the stump gives 1 XP now.
Oh, it does now?
Really?
Oh, there you go. More you know.
Yep. You know what? Screw it. I'm not picking out that shit. I will dirty my hands no longer.
Now perish.
Oh, man. How to troll the game. Take the stumps in the forest, replace them with the sign, and put the stump on it. That's not how this works.
By the way, it's
Just pick
salmon
up
berry
knowing that
season.
there was a where the sweet spot was. Oh, I've had that happen before, where you just kind of like, just say fuck it and do it. It's pretty funny when it happens too. You're just like, well, I got it. I remember back when I played New Vegas and I had a really bad lockpicking skill and I forced the lock on every lock I found. I actually managed to open like 5 of them. Except that happens all the time. I mean, it's a lot more often. It's gonna occur a lot more with, you know, easy. Oh my god, there's so many truffles. With lower difficulty chests, of course, or not chests. Lockpick zones.
So possibly the next Elder Scroll might be called Redfall. Yep.
Cat!
What?
Where'd you put the iridium cat?
Oh, I thought you were talking the normal cat. Nowhere.
We need that to function.
No, we don't.
It's needed. Definitely don't.
What?
Okay then.
Alrighty then, Sticky's broken. Good
Okay.
to know.
Okay.
Chicken to 0.
How did you...
Okay. The way that works is you have a right-click interaction while you're interacting with something. So like I did it once while guarding with the sword.
By the way, I picked up 21 pieces of shit.
Dogs! Not the dogs!
Bjork.
Yeah, the
Bjork,
dogs.
Bjork, Bjork.
Unleash the hounds.
Damn it, Hawk, where's my keg?
You just ate the truffle!
Yes.
Womp
I ate
womp.
shit now.
Why would you eat this?
I don't know. Tastes
Oh.
like
Oh. You don't say.
I think after this, I probably help him.
I'm just there. I don't care.
I like how he's... It just...
Get flowers
like
once
poop
upon a time.
Kobe.
No, for it to be funny, you have to replace like the most obscure thing that they won't notice for a while. That's when it's funny. Or
Oh,
you,
okay.
or you don't do it for a while, and then you hit him.
I have a genius idea.
Laugh scares me.
Oh, that was gonna be good. I need to water my crops before I forget.
At meow 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 meow.
Okay then, that was broken.
What? Did you
I
break
don't know.
something?
Donation message. Really broken.
Nice, you got a donation. Living off the land. I still can only imagine the living off the land dude talking in Morgan Freeman's voice.
What?
I don't know why. It's salmonberry season. Oh, right. Salmonberries.
Because, you know, that's a thing.
Just imagining pickled salmonberries and just kind of like... ugh.
No, you get salmonberry jelly, not salmonberries.
Just... no. It's like
What,
pickled
salmonberry
yams.
jelly?
Pickled
Jelly.
yam. No. Pickled salmonberry.
Oh.
Just... It's like the pickled yams thing. I just... Ugh.
Found your keg. It's out back.
You're holding my keg.
Yeah, it was out back.
Oh. Thank you.
So many plants. Holy shit.
Yes. I like growing. In my house. You grow anything!
You need a spouse. You're a sad single person.
My spouse are my plant. A plant is mine too.
Uh-huh.
As far as I know, pitcher plants have two purposes.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. What
Well,
he's
when
doing.
Goku was fighting Cell, I didn't see no frickin' mitochondria.
It's not how that works.
Yeah, then.
I think we've already lost all the signs.
Sorry about it.
But I need one for science.
For signs.
Okay,
Yes.
Glass.
No. God damn it.
Or science.
Monster.
Science, bitch.
Hi, baby.
Was I the first one of us to reach 10 in all our skills?
Yep.
Yep, you probably are.
Because I wasn't mining or fighting that much.
And with that day, I'm going to pop off.
Okay.
Okay. We probably got one more day in. Anyway.
So water your shit.
Okay. Hey, and I got a bunch of stuff I can harvest. Hoping I don't have to.
Hey, my baby is doing something normal for.
It is now.
Mine's just crawling near Abigail.
Mine is
I
crawling
don't know
away
if you do
from
some
my wife.
redecorating, do you?
You just dupe that.
Nice.
But you just dupe.
Or anymore.
Iridium.
Oh,
We
How many
both,
did
we
you
both
get?
right-clicked the cat statue at the same
nice.
time.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of funny.
What did you do? What did you do?
God damn it.
Smoke Queen every day 420.
Why do I not know what's going on? Just running around everywhere now.
Oh, no wonder we can't find the signs. I have like 5.
Just kidding, your laugh is cute.
I'm done. Done.
What have you done, Stick? What have you? No, not Sticky. Go.
Okay. Holy shit. Oh, I need that laugh.
Sticky, are you still working on Maru?
Yeah, slow with this really.
Weeds in the
Oh.
tree farm. Take care of your stupid fruits.
Are there 3 of them yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I was saying there's weeds and they got stuck for like 3 seconds.
I'm busy watering my other plant. Why does an eggplant see an 8 seeds?
Broadside count as an semi-automatic weapon for? No, I believe it's a heavy weapon. It's Tuesday. Damn it.
It's Tuesday, my dude.
My dude.
Dang it.
I'm here to confiscate your signs. For legal reasons.
Oh man.
What am I doing with all this fruit? Why is there a chest here?
I might be able to. I don't know. I'll have to see. Usually Tuesdays. I don't think this works because I think Robin's doing stuff. Yep, there's Robin.
Oh, I just harvested them. God.
Well, rip that idea.
Hmm.
So, my genius idea was to wait till Sticky was gone, move his house, and put a sign there with a charcoal kern which looks like his house.
Wow.
But I can't because Robin's busy on Tuesdays.
Isn't that always the case?
Yep. So Sticky was saved by Tuesday.
Nice.
In other words, it's Tuesday, my dudes.
Milady.
I think these are like one more day and they're good to go. Like on the starfruit farm is already kind of ridiculously I wonder if that's actually started to take #1 crop in terms of what's been yielding us the most money.
Don't know.
Can we
this
say
game doesn't
something with
really tell me.
Salmonberry?
Alright, I'm out of here.
Bye.
There's people's.
Now it's time! We must.
Okay.
The next day.
I just didn't want to keep playing Stardew. It was just. So it can
I
still
mean,
be
all we're doing is just sign trolling.
pretty much.
Yeah. Having completed every objective the game has to give us. We are too efficient. Way
Yeah.
too efficient.
It's because there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Stardew wasn't made for 4 people, clearly.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, Kobe, come here.
And I was doing the most fucking lazy route too. That's the thing. I barely did jack.
Oh god. You still haven't noticed.
What did you do?
Sticky's pile of rocks isn't there anymore. It's just the
No,
stone
I-
sign of a pile of rocks
That
again.
before. I thought there was something new.
No, I'm just surprised you didn't fix it.
It's because I'm too lazy to. Sometimes you just look at such things and just like, alright, I guess my pile of
Okay.
It's the sign of a pile
It's a
of rocks.
missing sign, that's what it is. Have you seen this pile of rocks?
Kobe. Kobe,
just pile of rocks in the back of milk cartons.
please. Where'd you go?
Somewhere.
Through time and space.
That's descriptive. Yep. You in here?
The baby.
Dear God.
There's more.
Dear God.
Anyway,
Well, I gotta pick all this stuff up.
where? What? Oh. What?
The,
Oh.
the coop. The coop. It's just. Dear God.
Yeah, I stopped doing the coup.
God.
There's like a weeks of stuff in here.
It really is.
Actually, just
Also, we ran out of hay.
Yeah, we have.
So as soon as a rainy day appears, it's just, we're done.
I'm gonna buy some then. Oh wait, she's fucking doing calisthenics.
Cut some grass.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna have to do. Gotta make ends meet. We poor farmers now.
Meep meep.
Meat? What?
Meep meep.
Roadrunner, apparently.
Meep meep. Sticky, we heard that.
Spy just looks at him as if he's an idiot. Because Soldier is an idiot.
But there's one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child.
I've done nothing but plant pots for 3 days.
What?
Yeah, we noticed. Never leave your house worrying you're gonna have an intervention.
I feel like Koki did something with a sign and I don't know where it is.
Here, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Men, these are the facts as I understand them. 1. I am the prettiest unicorn.
Oh.
Freaking Soldier.
Sticky bailed. I'm gonna call it early because I'm getting called by my grandma to do something.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still here. I'm just
Later.
not.
I mean, this is the thing I was gonna go ahead and just end on today.
Okay.
Did you store the hay?
Yeah, it goes to the thing automatically.